Okay. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Just gotta make sure everything is set up correctly. Hope everyone. Let me pin this actually. The Discord thing. Hold up. How do I pin the? Let me get the link to the lobby. Fuck. Hold on. Let me try that again. There we go. All right. Hope everyone's ready. Actually, I have something prepped for this. I hope you enjoy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the biggest tournament of the year, the biggest Pokemon tournament of the year, hosted by yours truly. It's the biggest one that I've hosted, is what I mean to say. It's the Acko Crown Series, the inaugural Acko Crown Series. And listen, folks, we got a big crowd ready for us today. I'm excited to get started. The energy in the air is hype. You could feel it. We're ready. So yeah, this is something we kind of put together last minute, but you know we gotta hype it up. I think we got maybe 12 people. So again, not necessarily the biggest tournament of the year, biggest one that I've hosted though. And at the end of the day, that's what is important. 50,000 attendees. And we're all ready. I think we have the let's cut to the tournament lobby. Yeah. The tournament is a Gen 9 bracket style tournament. I believe we have 9 in so far, 10 in. Anyone can come in, anyone can enter. As you can see, we have our lobby right here. Yeah, I hope you guys are ready. I'm fucking hype. I know everyone here is a major sweat too, so I expect to see the best of plays. I want to see the fucking best of plays. We had a challenge, so I guess to clarify a couple things, we had a challenge set up. We had a challenge set up, but we're actually gonna, thanks to LRXC and his gracious terms that he has on Showdown, we're going to be setting everything up in Showdown natively, making it as easy for you guys to join and get set up as possible. You have 13 in so far. That lag for you. All right. We might even get Retro in. I know Droomish is here. I believe Gappy is in here as well. It's a star-studded event. Paladin, of course. Brick. Alex, the classics. Even Tanning Bed is here. Everyone's here. Gappy is kind of here. Gappy is kind of here because he is in a Zoom call meeting. So, but yeah. Biggest event of the year. I'm so excited. What's up, Tripod? Tripod, there's still space in the tournament if you're looking to join. Yeah, I seriously, if we kept this through challenge, it would be so much worse. The audience chat is too loud. Okay. Appreciate it. Appreciate the heads up. I think, yeah, the crowd got a little rowdy, but I think we're dying down. Looks like we got a strong 17 in so far. I'm excited to see. I think the thing that I'm most excited for is to see who in the Discord that was talking shit can actually back it up. Don't even know if I have a showdown team. No. It's all rand bats. So you don't even have to prep anything. Oh, wait. Oh, it's because it's playing twice for some reason. That's my bad. Bagging up all shit talk. Love to hear that. Oh, man. Hold on. Let me see if I can set this up maybe like this. And folks, we'll probably get started in 10 minutes. 10-minute warning. Or, not 10 minutes. We'll get started at 1:10 in 3 minutes. We have a great match today. All of our players are well rested. In top tier shape. Well researched even. Alex saying that, you know, she was learning through osmosis earlier this week. Binge watching Freeze Eye videos. So, you know, it's only going to be the topmost talent we're seeing here today. Yeah. I know we're working on some crazy time zones. We have players from all around the world. Retro NC in from like almost a 12-hour time difference. So shout out to him for making this show up. The tourney will start in 4 minutes. So for my tournament participants, once you start, or once the tournament starts, what you're gonna do, if you haven't done a tournament before, is click that. I believe there's gonna be like a ready button. I think you click that. I'm gonna try to spectate all of them. I think the thing that I'm most nervous as a first-time sportscaster is how we're gonna get views on all of these fights going on. The join button is how you join the room. So I have the link to the tournament pinned in the YouTube chat. And then what you're gonna do is click join if you're interested. It is a single elimination best of 3. It's a single elimination best of 3 match. So if you get shit luck, you know, you got another chance. Pick one game at a time. Okay, I'll do that. Oh, I forgot to mention the winner. What's in it for the winner? The winner of this tournament gets the coveted acko crown role in Discord, and will also get an emote. I need to make an acko W emote. The acko W emote will be modeled after the winner. They will be able to pick any, like a profile picture or maybe a Pokemon or whatever. I'll put a little crown on it, and that will be the acko W. A whole roll. And I think what I'll do as well is I'll put the winner of the crown in my YouTube banner, and then every time we do a new every time we do a new tournament, that winner slot will be rotated in. You'll see. Yeah. We could hold off for a tripod. We got 23 people in. I'm excited. Great turnout today. Great turnout. The weather's looking great. The conditions are set for some real Pokemon action. And I do expect to see Pokemon action. Thank you, LXC, for extending the timer, by the way. Let's go. All stomping. All stomping. I only want to see the sweatiest of plays. No. I think we can start it. And we have 60 seconds until the tournament starts. So if you haven't joined and you're interested, join now. Join now. It's the biggest tournament of the year. You're gonna want to be a part of it. And best believe the highlight reel will go crazy. Absolutely will go crazy. Crowd is getting hype again. The crowd is indeed getting hype again. Hear that? That's the crowd getting hype. The crowd is insane. The crowd is wild today. They're actually rowdy. Okay. I think we just started. So I believe the tournament is now started. Let's take a look at the bracket. We have Droomish versus Alex in round 1. Chow Cactus versus H Gamer Moment. CBC is cringe. Wait, can I pop this out? Oh yeah. There we go. Here, let me make sure the viewers at home can see. So we have a great turnout today. Huge even. Look at this bracket. We have a couple people who look like they might be in buy rounds, maybe. Jesus Christ. Let's take a look at these first fights. Let me click in. Who do we want to watch? Let's see Droomish versus Alex. Let me get here. Let me get. I literally set this up so I should be able to get a good view. There we go. I think that's fine. And the fights are off today. We already see Alex sacking Lycanroc. Very strategic play. Iron Valiant already at a +1 with the Calm Mind. Unfortunate miss from Alex there. You hate to see that. Bringing out the Imposter Ditto, the Uno reverse card from Alex. And now Droomish might be in a corner now. As the Ditto is scarfed, obviously. Is able to get the Moonblast off. And the crowd a little delayed on that, but they were hype. The crowd's a little slow, but the crowd was hype for that play. Turned it around from Alex. Then we'll let that play out, and then we'll check in on Paladin and Bo Bobson in round 1. Both teams setting up spikes, it seems like. We have a 1900 Elo player, okay. Bo Bobson. This is news to me. Paladin already Johning. We got a real contender. Oh gosh. Okay, so actual sweats. Okay. Good to know. Now we have a standoff with this Noctowl. He's gonna get picked off by Flareon's quick attack, and now Bo Bobson's in a pretty decent spot. The orb is activated. The quick attack coming out. Paladin's already revealed over half his team. But Cloth is going to be able to revenge. Now Bo Bobson is going to be thinking here. That Cloth is staring him down. In an angry way. I need to... Sorry, let me pull up my chat separately because I need to make sure that there's no technical difficulties going on or anything. What just happened? Okay. Okay, so Cloth was able to pick off the Flareon. Urshifu came out. Spidops comes out to tank the close combat. Now Paladin's kind of in a tough spot again. Another threat revealed. The Battle Dome music. We'll save music for the final rounds, I'm thinking. We need to let the crowd get excited over this, you know? We can't cut the crowd out. Paladin's strat is that he will talk shit in the chat as he's playing. Get in the mind of the opponent a little bit, you know? Can't say, I love that strat, because as someone who gets tilted very easily, I'm often victim to the shit talk. Anytime I see anyone type in the chat, that's when I start getting tilted. It could be happy, it could be sad. It's just any of that extra shit. I'm like, no, I don't want to see it. I'm not a chat person. But we got a silent one going on. Timer's ticking for Bo Bobson and Paladin. Definitely some thinking going on here. Let's jump though. Let's jump. How are we doing Droomish versus Alex? The rocks are set up on both sides. Okay. And it looks like Alex is phasing. Must have learned that from Freeze-Eye. Giratina is able to tank and gets frozen. Did you put Pokemon music on in the background? Okay, I'll do that. I can do Pokemon music with the crowd, I feel like, and that kind of will add to it. Hopefully that won't be too much. Okay, Alex, an unfortunate freeze. I'm a little late there, but Alex definitely on an unfortunate freeze. Let me know if this is too much. Should I turn I feel like I need to turn the crowd music down a little bit. I can throw in some Battle Revolution music. Whoever gave me the Mewmore rec, mwah, love Mewmore. The neighborhood is rioting. Let me get this bracket in place. Okay. So Alex is getting the spin off. And Hippowdon coming out as well. We got two fucking elephant looking asses. Oh, I guess Hippowdon's a hippo. They're somewhat similar. Listen, I'm not a competitive sweat, so I can't tell you the mindset behind any of these players, but I could tell you that Droomish and Alex, they're coming in at 100 right now. They're putting it all on the line. All on the field, and you'll love to see it. And the mindset is really the most important thing. Elephant. They're both... I feel like they're both... There's like a word that could probably unite them. Better than mammal. You know what I mean? Yeah, hippo, elephant showdown. Let's see how Mudskip is doing. Is Mudskip up right now? Did Mudskip get a bye? What's going on? Mudskip, are you fighting right now? What's going on? Challenging. No show. Might have been a no-show for Mudskip. Okay. Might have gotten lucky with the first round bye. Let's get a look at some of these other ones. Let's see, JD Rudes versus Toquill. Both of them in the Discord. Big members of the community. Toquill has a cool custom profile picture. Someone tell me how I get one of those. Oh, we totally just lost. Okay, so we do see Toquill takes game 1. Ready for game 2. Let me move my mic a little bit because I feel like I'm talking to the side of it. Yeah. Custom profile pictures come for big tournaments. Okay, so I gotta start sweating then is what you're telling me. Toquill Colt. I don't know what that means, but sure thing, I guess. Let me clear these out. Let me see what the JD Rudes and Toquill are on. They're on game 2 right now. Let's commentate this one. All right, so we got Monkey Dory, Volbeat, turn 1. JD Ruse has already revealed the Volbeat, switching it in on the fake out. And you do got to be wondering, is this Volbeat gonna... It could easily encore. So Toko's probably wondering whether or not to stay in and risk it. He does indeed stay in. Don't see the encore from Volbeat. JD Ruse over-predicting a little bit and is going to take that Sludge Wave Toxic. That's tough. That's tough. Oh my god. And this stream is, I guess, sponsored by Random Commercial. Let me find Pokemon Battle Revolution music. We do see the early Terra by JD Ruse as he sets up his Arbok. Interesting strategy here. Interesting strategy because he has not seen anything else on this team. Anything else on this Monkey Dory. Besides this Monkey Dory, rather. And the Arbok is going to Earthquake, take out that Monkey Dory. But surely Toko has something that could take out Arbok. And especially at such a low HP. That might have been an early nut bust from JD Ruse here. 20% set up, but can easily get picked off. Arbok by no means a fast Pokemon. Surely Toko has something that could take it out. And then once it is taken out, JD Ruse is going to be down a Terra. I don't know how you come back from that. Sandy Shocks is going to take it out with Earth Power. Yeah, no problem. And now you got to wonder, what is the plan for JD Ruse? All right, brings out the Houndstone. So Houndstone, according to my the info that I'm getting, hopefully a Choice Band set. I'm not sure if Sandy Shocks is gonna if it could take out Sandy Shocks at full. If it's not a Choice Band set, maybe thinking going for Will-O-Wisp here, but Houndstone is gonna be outsped. And Tokwil is just gonna nope out of there. Hits the Volt Switch. Right into Ting Lu, only Gen 9 Pokemon from Tokwil so far. I guess predicted from JD Ruse's part, roars him out, brings the Sandy Shock back in, and I guess we could rinse and repeat here. That would work in Tokwil's favor. And that's a big Poltergeist. Nice chunk of change. And also does reveal the choice specs from on Clawitzer. And now this Clawitzer kind of free reign to attack here unless it gets outsped. Oh, it does get outsped. Okay. Can maybe pick off the Houndstone here. Assuming it survives, which it does. Goes for Dark Pulse. Is going to take it out. But if that's me, that's a free switch into this fighting guy here, no? Outspeeds and kind of takes everything out. Instead, opts to go Breloom. Maybe thinking Mach Punch. Or literally any move, because I'm pretty sure Breloom outspeeds here, no? So we're going to leave it there. We have some people who have already advanced the round. There's Matt C. Took it in a 2-0. Blitz took it in a 2-0. I should have got water. I'll probably get water in a second. Let's check in on game 2 of Paladin. Paladin was big shit talking. Serendipity, you turning out into Bruxish. Toxapex, Liquidation into Sun, not going to do anything. And I can't imagine Bruxish is going to do anything either except for Psychic Fangs. What does Paladin have for that? Paladin is 1-0. Okay. So maybe brought it with them today. You'll love to see that. Switches out to the immune Urshifu. And if I had to guess, this Bruxish is probably choiced in. Probably gets outsped? I don't know speed tiers. No, it doesn't. Free Wicked Blow on that Pheasantipity, though. That's a nice chip. That is what we in the biz call a chip damage. And Illumides is going to get the 30%. The 30% toxic, and the crowd loves to see that. I hope you can see this. I have a soundboard up. I hope that crowd noise comes in, because I put in a lot of work to make sure that could work. I unfortunately can't hear it myself. Oh. Fuck the crowd. You can hear the crowd? Oh, perfect. Okay, love to see that. All Pokemon are max speed in randoms except for Pokemon who have Trick Room sets, so you can always tell who will be faster. Yeah. That makes sense. Sometimes they have like their scarf sets too, I guess. And we are gonna see Groudon get brought back out. You gotta be wondering, as Paladin, what are you gonna do in this situation? Swaps out to Appleton on the incoming Groudon. Terra's Swords Dances. And the crowd, while a little bit late to the reaction, is loving that. I think. Yeah, they're loving that. They're loving it. Crowd's a big Bo Bobson fan, I guess. Tripod out. Oh, man. Tripod out 2-0. Hey, we love the effort. We love the effort. Everyone, make sure to save your replays, by the way, if you can. If you save your replays, I can go back and you can make a cool comp video, maybe. Lumise is going to take a fat gunk shot, though. And we're, again, at a standoff between Illumise and Pheasantipity. Paladin is up 1-0, LRXC. I play the winner of this game. That's fire. 2 sweats. That's why. These are the ones to beat. If there's anyone in this tournament to be afraid of, it's definitely these 2 players, I think. Bo Bobson, because he's apparently a 1900s ranked Ranbats player, and Paladin, because he's an all-time, probably a 1900s shit talker, elo-wise. Sorry, I keep switching over to my other thing. He didn't pull out a Thunderous last minute. That's tough. All right, gonna U-turn. Mila take a nice pivot. Gets the freeze. Oh my god, and the crowd loves hacks. The crowd loves to see it. Oh man, and that's huge. That's gonna be huge for Paladin. That Pheasantipity was causing problems, poisoning a huge amount of Paladin's team, so he really needed that. A top 10 shit talker. And now Bo Bobson's painted himself in a bit of a corner. He might be able to unfreeze Paladin, giving it to him. Not sure if that was intentional or what, but clean play only, and Pheasantipity is going to be able to roost all the way back to max health. Let's see if we see the Illumise Encore here. This is a bit of a mind game situation. Goes for Para instead. U-turns and Illumise is going to go down after toxic damage. God damn. And you can tell these plays aren't willy-nilly. They're very methodical. They're taking the time with the timer that they need. Oh, I guess there isn't even a timer because they need that. Both of them have a respect for each other in their decision-making process, so they're not going to rush each other or try to win by timeout. Oh no. Oh, Gurk, don't worry. We will have many, many more where this came from. I want to see Retros. So Retro, all the way from Europe, joining us on an insane time. Allegedly for him, he's going to be half awake right now. And despite that, he looks like he's in a pretty good position. He's got King Gambit set up at +2 on a Great Tusk, which, does this outspeed? Will get outsped, so he probably will have to switch out here if I had to guess. Again, Retro NC, good friend of mine. He makes sprite art in his spare time. If you've ever played Pokemon Infinite Fusions, you can thank Retro NC for a number of Infinite Fusion sprite art. I think he's the only one I could think of off the top of my head is that he's done Ludicolo and Dragonites, like the fusion of Ludicolo and Dragonite. That's his work. What's up, Matt C? Is there a place to send our match replays? Just put it in the Discord, in the Pokemon Showdown Discord channel. Let's see. I believe we've made decent progress. Couple rounds are wrapping up here. Couple 2-0s as well. I think it looks so good. Oh, Bibarel and Drag. I'm so sorry. I should have known that. You did a Ludicolo one too, I think. Put this here, actually. Thank you for correcting me, Retro. That's on me. And I guess they're in a bit of a stalemate. Not a single turn. Since here. So we're gonna jump and see. Oh, no. Retro's gonna sack the Hatterene here. On the Ice Spinner. Not a bad move on his part. I don't know if Ludicolo even is in Infinite Fusion. I thought your thumbnail was like a Ludicolo though. I thought I saw a Ludicolo in your thumbnail, but I think I'm thinking of the Bidoof and Dragonite sprite. Should I be stalling? All good. I'm gonna go into Chow's Cactus's match. He's talking about his RNG cooking. I'm kind of interested in that for sure. For sure. Oh no, he won in spectacular fashion, a 2-0 from Chaos Cactus. I'm so stupid. Chaos Cactus. I thought it was like Chow, like the Sonic thing. Okay. Listen, reading is not my strong suit. I want to see, let's see CPC is cringe. I know CPC is cringe. Big member of the Discord, so we want to shout him out there. And I gotta say, I'm loving people's avatars choices. The mechanic, I guess, because CPC thinks he can get to work here, he is going to be able to Moonblast Oko the Oranguru. And he has B-Park on the up against the fences now. That Gardevoir is looking in a good position. If it's Scarfed, it might be able to outspeed here. I'm not sure. Inteleon is definitely faster though, so unless Gardevoir has a nice Scarf here, I'm not sure if it takes it out. Because it looks like it's pooping. Christ. It's going to be able to tank the Moonblast, though, and Scald is going to knock out the Terra Gardevoir. So maybe B-Part can hold it down with just these two Mons. Alex and Drumich, make sure you save those battles, too. Everyone participating in the fight, please remember to save your replays, because I am going to comb through a decent amount of them. If anything insane happens in your match, like, you know, Paladins freeze, send them my way. I would love to see some cheese RNG. If you join the Discord, which is in the link of this stream, there we have a showdown replays channel, or a showdown channel where you can drop your replays, and I will look through all of them. Couldn't save any replays. Give me an error. Fuck, really? Alright. Think our match didn't save? Damn. Okay. I don't know if I even got it. Okay. Well, starting now, hopefully. Are these able to be I really hope so. Paladin and Bo Bobson. Is this still the same game? Turn 40 with the Tropia set? And let me tell you about this Tropia set. It's a frustrating one to deal with. It's Harvest with Leech Seed, Sub. So if you don't have a game plan with it, it's funny. The other day, Paladin was just talking about how easy this Tropia set is to deal with. And now he's getting a bit stalled out by it. Your opponent's just finished your 1 out of 3. Oh man, cactus. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, bro. I don't have all day. I've got Tropius with a Sunsetter too. Yeah. This is one of the strongest Tropiuses I've ever seen. Leech Seed is going to be crazy to deal with. And because Paladin is Terra'd, that Appleton is going to be able to get seeded. That's Serendipity coming in, still parried from earlier, looking to do damage, but probably won't be able to do much to this Toxapex. Toxapex is going to get that chip, as Serendipity is going to just come back out. Will we see the Tropius? We see Groudon instead. Interesting. Okay. Groudon getting a little bit of that leftovers recovery, which it's going to want. We can take more hits. I can't get my replays to save. Bro, I need these replays. Gets the defense drop. And the crowd loves to see it. The Tropius is coming back out. Defense is low. And Serendipity is just going to take those toxic spikes. Groudon in Ranbats is crazy. This team is quite threatening. Hidden on my hands and knees. Don't show anyone the first round is pathetic. All right, I need a different song. Give me another Battle Revolution OST. Waterfall Coliseum. Not a good one. You guys have any good Pokemon music recommendations? I'm open to them as well. I like that. Battle Revolution kind of has heat music. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway. What did I miss? Oh, oops. You turned into Groudon. Let it get poisoned. Precipice Blades is going to take Toxapex down. It doesn't have Regenerator, so you could always switch out. Listen to some Coliseum. All right, we'll do Coliseum. Normal battle. It is normal battle, so we can just do Fire. Toxapex is going to be Terra'd here. That could be big. Groudon on his last legs, begging and pleading. One attack in him. Precipice Blades miss. Oh, that's got to be tough. That's got to be tough to see in the crowd. Loves to see Groudon go down. That was a huge threat on Paladin's team. And then Serendipity, that threat coming back out. Might be thinking, Bo might be thinking late game sweep with Brux this year, perhaps. No freeze? Does get critted though. Not the end of the world. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time on this one either because I know hella people have interesting fights. Let's check out McRib and Brick in game 3. A game 3 or a nail biter, my mod Brick. No bias though. Up against the McRib. The McRib himself. Currently 5-3 Brick. And he's not playing around. With the Claire avatar. I need water soon. The Doxbun. Big and bulky. 2 big bulky Mons. Doxbun and Mudsdale. Gotta be wondering what the play is here. A bit of a rival team going on too. With Brick with the Pikachu and McRib with the Raichu. Heavy Slam not going to do a damn thing to Samurott. And Samurott looks poised to do some major damage here. Does he have anything that could tank the incoming attack? If I had to guess, maybe Ceaseless Edge or Razor Shell. The water type move seems obvious. If he doesn't have anything that could tank the water type attack, I'm kind of worried for McRib. Big Razor Shell. Okos. And now I expect to see the Raichu come out. Probably take out the Samurott. Sorry, I might be backseating too hard, but listen, if I was playing, that's what I would do. But what do I know? I'm just a 1400s Ranbats player. I could barely get the names of the Pokemon down. We do see Raichu coming out at 57%. And if I had to guess, the Samurott... Oh, the Samurott is Life Orb. Maybe it has No, maybe it has the priority move. Does it sucker here, I wonder? Why does it keep going to that side? Okay. The Pikachu does come out on the Grass Knot, is going to tank it, but I don't think you outspeed. Unless... Oh, so we do know that this Pikachu does have Fake Out. Brick thinking maybe I get some chip damage on this Raichu. Gone to like 1850 a few times. God damn. Hovering around the 1600s now. Aiden, we got to talk because I need tips from you, bro. I'm trying to be a little more sweat in comps. In Rambats especially, because that I feel like that's so low commitment relatively. Doxbun coming in. Tanks the Grass Knot. But I don't know if it could tank much more than that. This Raichu might be choiced in. Only going for Grass Knot so far. And if that's the case, this Doxbun is poised to probably wish here. You just got to play more and learn the sets and learn what beats what. Ugh, that's fair. Best advice? Play more. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. And we are going to see the wish. And the final reveal from McRib is Delphox. McRib up against the ropes, but every switch is going to cause Brick some damage because of Stealth Rocks here. The Psyshock, interesting choice because Doxbun, I'm pretty sure, has a fuck ton of defense. So I don't know, me personally, if I would have Psyshocked there, but he is going to get predicted. Honchkrow comes in and takes no damage because of its boots. Yeah, I have the extension Shodex. It definitely... Oh, no. I don't have the calc one. I have the one that shows the sets. Honchkrow going for Sucker. And a double Sucker is going to take Raichu out, getting the Moxie boost, and that might be wrapped up. That might be it, folks. I don't know what Delphox can do in this position. And a clean 5-0 from Brick. Impressive display. Good game to both players. McRib. The McRib was back at one point. Not going to be back in this tournament, unfortunately. Who have we not checked in on yet? Let's see, Mudskip. I've been waiting for Mudskip's games. Okay. Listen, Mudskip. Huge for the community. You saw him in the intro video talking hella shit. Let's see if he can back it up. He's in game 2 now. Also with the Claire Abby. Paladin gonna lose? Oh, to the Tropius? Hate to see that. But you're already up 1-0, right? Anjatissimo? Crazy name, by the way. I don't know if I love or hate that. I guess I like it. Droomish and Alex 1-1. Oh my god. Some tight matches. Is paying off Finch. So Mudskip is going up against this reflected Ogerpon. Gonna Ivy Cudgel. Mudskip also has the God Tropius set. I'd be lying if I said I didn't love it. And he is gonna predict the switch. Goes for Leech Seed, and now Chandelure is losing a bit of health, but I don't think that's too much of a problem because Chandelure can just fucking bomb something. And I don't know if he has a switch. It's gonna go Fire Blast. Nice protect from Tropius to both get some health back and you know, figure out what you're gonna use. Is Chandelure locked in though is the question. Because he does have Clawitzer hanging in the back there. But I don't know. This Chandelure looks kind of threatening to me. Anjatissimo has a pretty threatening team. Pinchurchin is going to come out on the Mine Shout. Interesting switch. What a crazy play. And the crowd is going wild for that. The crowd loves to see that. Mineshow gonna set up on the Pinkerchin, taking the discharge. Oh my goodness, Mudskip balls to the wall play. Maybe he's thinking his Mienshao has regenerators, so if he takes damage, it's not a big deal. But on the Pinkerton, listen, in Ranvat's Pinkerton's kind of crazy. At least in my experience, that discharge doesn't quite Oko, though. It's going to close combat, take out Pinkerton. Okay, maybe I was capping. Maybe Pinkerton's not that good. Which part is Aiden had a low kick, conflicted to hurt my poor buggy friend? That's tough. Chandelure coming back in. I'm assuming an indication that Chandelure is scarfed. We'll see. And I don't know if Mudskip has a great answer to this Chandelure. And it is going to take out that Mienshao, so that Mienshao no longer a threat. Crowd is going wild. And now Mudskip's got to revenge with something. The question is what? Hopefully he has something in the back. That Mienshao looked like it could have been the only answer, but if Chandelure is scarfed, which it looks like it is, this might be tough for Mudskip. This might just be a clean sweep for him. But he is going to switch out, save that Chandelure. That's a great move. And he misses the Polter, guys. You hate to see that. Absolutely, you hate to see that. Now Grimmsnarl basically gets a free switch in to probably set up screens again, maybe drop a T-Wave. Oh, and Mudskip reveals the last Pokemon. It is a Sunflora. So that's just tough for Mudskip. I don't know how he comes out of this alive. That is so rough. Is gonna parting shot to get a good switch in. Into what, I wonder? If I had to guess, probably Chandelure. Sunny Day Sunflora sweep, let's go. And the resisted Golden Go. What a fucking stacked team from Anjatissimo. That is rough. But what is their standing right now? Is it... What is Mudskip's thing? Okay, so Mudskip is down one game. This might be... Unless he could turn it around with some Flora. Mudskip on the ropes right now. Thankfully dodges the T-Wave. That was actually huge for him. And now this Tropius is free to start setting up and doing what Tropius do best. Although this Golden Go is still a giant threat that will outspeed, so I don't even know. He's going to protect. Scout out, I suppose. Give Golden Go a little bit of extra health. Charity, that's nice of him. How's Paladin and Bo Bobson doing? They're game 3 now. Their game 3 just started, I see. Okay. Paladin opening with the Basque Legion and the Overquill on Bo Bobson's side. Insta switch into Alamomola and the crit turn 1. The crit turn 1, and the crowd just loves that hacks. The crowd loves to hear that hacks. It really does. You gotta be thinking as Paladin. What did I do to get myself into this situation? He's just gonna wish up into the Sinistcha. Sinistcha does have Shell Smash? Calm Mind. Okay. I knew I had some kind of setup move. And that's a very threatening cup of tea right there. Bo Bobson and ADV Revival too. Damn. Okay. Big member of the community. That's tight. Epic Gamers. Epic Gamers only. Sinistcha is going to go for the Calm Mind as expected. Paladin switching in Bear Tick. Big Ice type threat. Although it doesn't even outspeed. Perhaps. No, it doesn't. I lied. But what can Sinistcha do back is the question. Because Bear Tick can probably tank something. Is that it's got enough gas in the tank, enough bulk even to take one attack from Sinistcha, you would think. Maybe. Very pensive. Thoughtful turn here. Is going to opt for Strength Sap, which isn't going to be enough to take out Sinistcha. And now Sinistcha is going to do what Sinistcha does, and it's going to be healing back up, making it harder for Beartic. Strength Sap is a really fucking annoying move. As someone who's played very little Pokemon in general, like, this Sinistcha is in a very, very annoying spot right now. Because it can basically just keep Strength Sapping, lowering Beartic's attack. Beartic has to hope for a crit at some point. Or maybe a switch entirely from Paladin. I'm not sure. Is Coliseum battle music? Yes, it is. What's up, Speed and Turtle? Rotom Heat taking the Strength Sap. So Paladin is going to opt for a different plan. Maybe hoping to get a big overheat off damage-wise. Also, perhaps a Trick come out. Does Rotom Heat get Trick? It does get Trick. Let's see if it predicts it. Yep. Does predict it. And now you've basically just given Sinistcha a speed boost for free with Shadow Ball. So I'm hoping that Paladin has an answer for that. Maybe as a normal type. For the finals, we got to have Cynthia Battle Theme. Oh, of course. Goes Iron Moth. And Paladin just switching around. This Sinistcha is tearing holes through Paladin's team right now. That's tough. Has to sack the Iron Moth. And I don't even know what you do in this situation as Paladin. This might be over for him. I hate to call it early, but this actually might be over for Sir Steven, but he is also fire. True. And Paladin is mauling in the chat. High rolled twice. The Shadow Ball, he's not happy about that. Bo Bobson drops the counter calc. Drops the counter calc. Says 97 chance to 2-hit KO. Basically telling Paladin, suck it, fuck it. What are you talking about? I was ready to take you out, no problem. It's going to switch out the Sinistcha, though, which at least gives Paladin a fighting chance. Beartic is going to go for the Icicle Crash, though. This is going to be an interesting turn. What does this Bronzong have? I think Bronzong can have multiple sets. Counter Calc Giga Chat. My man had it locked and loaded. Overqrill's going to come back out, and it's just like the beginning. But he's going to predict that switch. He's going to go for this flip turn. Into what, though? This Overqrill is pretty threatening. Honestly, Bo Bobson has a lot of offensive threats for Paladin's team. And since Paladin had to sack his Iron Moth, that's really rough. Got a PBR back. All right. Beartic setting up now. He's ready. Ready for what, though? Is he going to try to just get Chip with the Aqua Jet? Oh my god. Gets the gunk shot miss. What a crazy play. Was he banking off the miss? What could have possibly been the thought process there? He must have had to be playing off that miss. That's nuts. That is actually wild. That must have been his only out, maybe. Because now he's got a +2 Beartic staring him down. Beartic obviously not that fast, but definitely still a threat. Thought he was gonna switch to Bronzong. I see. Drumish shaking it to the next round. Bo Bobson, 60 seconds on the clock. All right, I need new Coliseum themes. Give me I'll do XD maybe. Works. Protect from Alamomola on the incoming outrage. Salamence confused. Bo Bobson is revealing the Salamence, going back out into Sinistcha. That's a free Calm Mind for Sinistcha, really. Paladin does not have an answer after one Calm Mind, so I'm not sure what he's going to do here. Doesn't opt to protect. I was hoping maybe he would. Actually, not going to Calm Mind. Goes for Machagacha. I forgot. Sinistcha has a Scarf, so actually it's very hampered. So that's nice that he was that Paladin was able to get the trick off, because now Sinistcha heavily hampered. That Calm Mind set was really threatening. Who else we got? Let me check on Retro. Retro is in game 3. Dude, this... should I play Gale of Darkness? Why does this soundtrack go so hard? I got watched. I got washed. All good, Mudskip. You are in a tough situation, man. Bad matchups on your end. Or, yeah, a lot of bad matchups on your end. That Chandelier... I don't know what you could have done against that Chandelier. Retro and Swift Mochi. Is this game 3 for them? Is it game 3 for them? It is game 3 for them. Okay. So this is for the gold right here for Retro. Yeah, shout out Droomish for taking part in this. Droomish makes great videos. Such a relaxing voice, I gotta say. At the end of the day, if I just want to cozy up, watch something Gen 3 related, a random investigation into trash cans, or figuring out what that guy in Vermilion City was building. Super great content. Retro 2 as well. Seriously, it's up to both of them. It's up to LRXC for making all of this possible in the first place. Getting our tourney participants up. Just everyone came together for this big tournament, and I love to see it. And I couldn't be more appreciative. And thank you to Paladin for hosting. Yep. Paladin, definitely shout out to him for pestering me into doing this in the first place. Paladin now mauling in my chat got 5-0'd by Bo Bobson, and that's a tough loss. That's a tough loss for Paladin. But I mean, what a great showing, right? Up against the player to beat. Oh, we're still playing? Oh, it's 1-1. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. I'm stupid. Yeah. It's going to be game 3 for them. I'll be interested to see how that turns out. Retro letting it be known to everyone what the stats of Victory Bell are. Can't see it yet, but it'll scroll up in the chat eventually. Dreamish was totally the better player, though. I was scrambling half the time. Listen, I would be scrambling the entire time if I was in this tournament. That's why I feel good about myself in the commentator's seat. Because I can backseat freely and act like I know what the exact right plays are. All that Gen 3 knowledge. Walking Wake coming out. Gonna flamethrower, but Swift Mochi is gonna switch out to Carbink here. Retro saying, let me cook. And Swift Mochi saying, fuck no. By switching out that Carbink. Didn't actually say fuck no, but did switch out the Carbink. Brick is still in, my Acko Bucks are on him. It's true. Let's see. I'm wondering how Brick is going. I kind of want to see how this with Retro and Swift Mochi turns out. Retro's got a big, scary Walking Wake. Probably choiced in Flamethrower, though, so he's probably thinking, what do I switch out to? What is this Carbink going to do? I will say, Carbink can have multiple sets, one of them being a more Stealth Rocking Spike set, which could be tough for Retro. I see a couple Pokemon that would not appreciate having hazards on his side of the field. Swift Mochi kind of sitting pretty here. Did lose their Palkia. What's up, Cooks? Oh my god. Welcome, welcome. We're watching the biggest tournament of the year, hosted by me. The biggest tournament of the year that I am hosting. And if you're just joining, we're looking at round 1 fight between Retro and Swift Mochi. They're in their game 3, taking their time to make this next play. So I think we're gonna switch over to Brick and see what's going on his side. Brick did beat McRib and is playing Blitz to the top, who I think is a contender. Kind of a contender, I must say. But Brick did take game 1. Brick a little more sweaty than I thought. Okay. Ain't no way I could beat Paladin or Bo Bobson. That's 2 real strong players right there. Acko say he's probably gonna do a playthrough of Coliseum. I'd be down to do a randomizer Coliseum playthrough. Sorry, I had to load that in. Blitz to the top saying he only took game 1 because I got unlucky and was stupid. Not saying you're a bad Brick. It's kind of dumb. I just like to blame RNG. Okay, okay. Clarification. Good clarification from Blitz there. And nice of him not to knock down his skill either. I like that we can talk a little shit without being too rude, you know? Healthy shit talk. You gotta have some healthy shit talk. And the Sunflora is the sunny day set, but is gonna get roared out by Hippowdon. The Brick kind of tucking that Sunflora out from being able to sweep there. Relatively close. What's up, Silval? The description says something about Small Ants escape room. Fuck. That's my bad. Stupid. That was from a previous stream. This is the biggest tournament of the year that I'm hosting. The acko Crown Series 1. The winner will get an emote in their name and the crown roll on Discord. So it's high stakes we're working with here. And if you're just joining again, we're looking at Blitz to the top. I think a big member, I don't know if of LRXC's community or of the greater Smogon community as a whole, but I can see that by what I believe is a custom profile picture that they've at least got some sauce. Brick is my moderator, so he's got his work cut out for him. Sorry. Me. And now Brick is setting up, but gets parried by this utility Mesprit set. That's kind of a fire set. Brick not too happy. He's saying it's Jover. Blitz says, I'm just a streamer who likes Pokemon. Oh, gotcha. Sick. Wait, Blitz. Drop the stream in chat or something at some point. He's kind of sweating right now. Yeah, this Driflin's not in good fighting shape. Is gonna Calm Mind again. Thunderous we got a little bit of a setup war going on here. But ultimately this Driflin seems kind of fucked to me with the para. The Ghost Terra was necessary. But he is not gonna get parried. Is able to take out the Thunderous, and that's a big threat. That Brick was able to get rid of, luckily for him. Blitz does have an Arceus though. Brick squad. Brick squad. Knocks off the Citrus Berry. That's gonna be tough for Drifblim, but is able to it's able to live, go for Strength Sap, and get healed all the way back up. Is able to outspeed. Really? I'm sorry, can I see that again? Knock off, Citrus, Strength Sap, heals back up, and then Shadow Ball outspeeds Mesprit? Am I? Oh, Unburden. Okay, I was gonna say, what the fuck? Blitz saying if I can't get one full para here, it's over. This Drippling kind of somehow a threat. I'm birding. Yeah, I'm dumb. Sneasler Acrobatics is going to live. Shadow Ball takes it out. Holy shit, what a game, Brick. Paladin says I fucking won. Fuck you, audience. This is so rough for Blitz, bro. If I'm Blitz, I would be crying, shitting, farting at the lack of paras going on over here. Arceus Judgment not going to be able to do enough. Blitz in chat. Crying, pleading, and begging. Oh my god. One para. There we go. And he really needed that, but at this point, it might be too late. Another para. And he gets a crit. What is this? Oh my god. Did the Arceus god just come back? Another Judgment gonna take out Mesprit. But can Arceus tank an attack from a full health Hippowdon? Is that gonna be it? Oh my god, and Brick taking the dub here. Parrot obviously was gonna outspeed. Anyway. Jesus Christ. Some wild matches. Hey, make sure you guys are all saving your replays. Fuckers. Sorry, I just want to make sure. Alright, let's see Droomish in game 2. Chaos Cactus. Down 3 to Droomish's 4. Fluttermane getting Toxic spiked. And Wigglytuff out here. Wigglytuff definitely can't stay in or it's gonna die, but maybe that's part of Droomish's plan. Paladin BO game still in contention. Oh my god. What's going on in the Paladin? Did Paladin come out on top? What was the matchup there? Are they still in game 3? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. The Salamence staring down this Alamomola. Can't even 2-hit KO with dual wing beat. Gets the burn. Is that over? Is that over for Bo? You've misclicked. Oh no. Sorry, I want to see Droomish's fight first though. Terra Steel Wheezing on the Moonblast. Interesting. Switching in Gardevoir. Interesting. What is he cooking? What could he possibly be cooking? Gardevoir's tricking here. Doesn't matter. Gonna Sludge Bomb anyway. It's not gonna die though, no. It is gonna die. Fluttermane, the big threat, coming back out. Weezing just getting free chip damage. I don't know if Fluttermane has it in it to take out the rest of the team here. It's at low health. Wigglytuff can't really do anything but protect, and that's going to take a lot of toxic damage. If I'm Droomish here, I'm protecting again. Fuck it. Go Shadow Ball though. Oh yeah, duh. It doesn't affect it. I forget Wigglytuff is normal type too. Droomish saying GG here. Chaos Cactus forfeiting. GG's Droomish. Oh my god. Is that moving Droomish to the next round? A 2-0 from Droomish. Oh my god. Droomish kind of cooking. Holy shit. Wait, I'm so sad. I totally missed Gappy's fights. Fuck. Tanning Bed, please tell me you saved your fight with him. I don't think you did. Oh my god. I need to do a better job next time of keeping track of all these fights, because this is too much for me. Who do we watch next? Let's see Toquil versus Anjatismo. Anjatismo. I'm the one who got errors. Fuck! Tanning Bed, no! Okay. It's tough. It's because Gabby fucking picked this super new to VGC name. I couldn't pick it out quickly in the massive names to look at. It's okay. Oh, wait, I'm pretty sure Showdown's like having errors with their replays right now. I'm so dumb. Did Paladin come out on top? No way. Listen, the only reason we're giving so much airtime to Paladin is because he's been talking this up for a while now. He did get the 2-1 on Bo Bobson. Wow. GG's to both. I've seen replays in the past few days, though. Okay. Okay, maybe it's not an issue. Aiden sent ours into the Discord. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Paladin's game was a roller coaster. Okay, we'll check it out. For now, let's see this Toquill versus Anjatissimo game. Big drain crunch from the Crab, taking out Heatran. Heatran definitely, I would have kept Heatran alive personally because, you know, 2 fighting types, Flash Fire might not have been bad. But hey, that's why I don't play. That's why I just watch. Retro Mochi's still at it. They've been playing for like 40 minutes. Yeah, they've just been cooking. Let them cook. They just need to think about it. Yeah, I think they're the last ones on their first round. All good though. It's just because they're a game 3, so it's fine. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. All right, Toquill pulling out the Infernape after letting Munkidori get taken out. And I guess if I'm Toquill right now, my biggest problem is this Alamomola. Easily, I want this Alamomola gone. And he is gonna knock off, which is gonna hopefully help somewhat. Big close combat. Fortunately, Alamomola does have Regenerator, so... Oh, and it is... Oh my god, just taking it out with Scald. Yeah, I'm Toquill. I don't know how I get rid of this Alamomola right now. It's kind of keeping all 3 of my otherwise super strong offensive Pokemon from doing anything. Big wall. Big wall. The Alamomola Tornadus Core. Isn't that like a Gen 6 thing? Anjatissimo just has a nasty defensive core. I don't know how you break that. Bleak Wind Storm gonna take it out. I didn't know Tornadus was that fast. What the fuck? Since when? It's always. It's always. Okay. It's always. I need to listen to an ad, I guess, first. Aqua Cutter from Veluza is gonna take out the 1/2 of this Regenerator core. Did you see the screenshot I sent of Ranbat's team? I sent it to you yesterday. I think I saw it for a brief second. I didn't actually look into it though. They got Corv, Slowbo, Brissy, Unaware, Quag. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's rough. Couldn't be me. That actually could be me, but on the other side of that fight. Anjatissimo taking it there. GG's from Toquill. Oh, it's game 3 for them. All right. Well, we'll check in with them in a bit. Let's see how Retro and Swift Mochi are doing. They are game 3. This Carbink has really been a problem for Retro this entire game. But Delphox is Terra'd now. Maybe can Grass Knot to take out the Carbink. Although Carbink gets heavy, so I don't even think Grass Knot will do that much. Maybe Psyshock and maybe the boosted damage will be enough to take it out. But if I'm Retro, I'm feeling pretty good. You know, I have a Delphox that can't get outsped, maybe 223 speed versus Orthworm's 165. Yeah, I don't think. What does Mochi do in this situation? Delphox kind of cleans up from here. I think I forgot to save any of mine with Droomish. Ah, that's okay. Again, this wasn't supposed to be like... Well, This was a test tournament more so than anything. I wasn't expecting it to be like this huge thing. We'll learn next time to always save. Oh, Dreamish has him. Oh my god. Retro saying this is gonna suck. Switch is out. Interesting. I guess maybe he calculated that that Psyshock wouldn't be enough to take out Carbink from there, even at +2. Interesting. I would have just tried to take out Carbink if it was me. But again, easy for me to say as I'm backseating super hard. Kind of want to check in on Aiden and Paladin. Paladin going on a tear for sure. Turn 11. Aiden up 6 to Paladin's 5. But Paladin is set up, but encored into Thunderbolt though. Oh wow, okay, okay. So Paladin's kind of in a good spot. I don't know if Aiden has an answer to this +2 Rotom. Sawsbuck coming in, maybe outspeeds. You gotta hope. You gotta hope. Maybe he's just looking for chip damage enough for Zangoose to chip off Rotom after a double edge or something. Aiden v Aiden. This is gonna be a big turn. I don't know if Paladin might just take it out from here. Major recoil. Gonna have to. Oh right. Sawsbuck is grass type. Sawsbuck is grass type. That's good. So Sawsbuck is going to be able to stop this Rotom from making too much of a breakaway into Paladin's team here. Passimian coming in to tank that double edge, I guess. Paladin wants to keep that Rotom nice and healthy. Can tell that Rotom is not doing any damage. Or he wants to keep the Rotom healthy, alive, I guess. Politoed comes out, though, fully healed. This is an interesting team. Yeah, free switch into Fion. We'll probably do the same here. Maybe see a take heart. Is that what it's called? Both teams are pretty evenly matched. I don't know if there's any Pokemon that I see that could really tear through the others. Maybe Zangoose, but it is lower health. Gonna take heart here. Yep. Zangoose is gonna outspeed, probably do major damage. Terra steals. Solid play by Paladin. He's gonna be able to take out the Zangoose. And what does Aiden answer with here? Maybe Rotom. The fire, thanks to Drizzle, the fire type move is actually not gonna. This Fion is bulky as all hell because of the Drizzle. Jesus Christ. Like, what do you do if you're Aiden? I guess is gonna go out to Charizard anyway. Okay. Goes for Focus Blast. Isn't gonna be enough to take it out, and Scald is gonna KO that Charizard. Didn't have a chance, and the crowd is going wild, absolutely nuts over that, over Fion of all Pokemon. Maybe Rotom outspeeds from here and then ends Fion's reign. Sorry, I'm trying to not backseat, but I am like kind of putting myself into the player's shoes here. Thunderbolt is going to take it out, no problemo. Don't think I have enough firepower for the rest, Aiden is saying. He is in a tough position. Paladin does have a ton of threats, namely this Iron Leaves right here. Like, I don't know what you do. And Passimian as well. Gotta assume that it's Scarfed. Probably see a knockoff here. Big knockoff. That Politoed's not getting recovery for sure. Politoed is going to go for the Hypnosis into the Rotom, but the Rotom isn't even the threat here. Rotom can be safely sacked. The Ice Beam over prediction, trying to pick off that Iron Leaves, but Paladin's not going to give it to him. Thunderbolt is going to take out Politoed, and I think that's a wrap for Aiden here in this game. Your name being Aiden in that moment is funny, yeah. Yeah, the Aiden Dittos is crazy, bro. Let's see how our deep thinking players are right now. Retro and Mochi still in game 3 of their round 1, really being deliberate with their plays. Again, if I'm Retro, I feel like decent about this, although all of his Pokemon are whittled down, so Basculin might just clean sweep from here. Maybe with Double Edge. All right, I need some smash. The Double Edge is gonna take out the Walking Wake with low kicks coming in. Insta low kicks coming in. Probably to Sucker. You gotta wonder, can Carbink pull through now? Oh, first impressions is gonna take it out. And I think this might be the end of it for Mochi. Retro saying he hasn't hit a single Hydro Pump. But can this Carbink solo the rest of the team here? Moonblast is definitely gonna take out low kicks. What does he have for Delphox, though? I mean, Delphox is kind of weak. I have to think the combination of low kicks and Delphox should be able to take out Carbink here. He didn't wipe the floor. How's that Aiden fight going? Aiden v Aiden. Paladin did come out on top. Coquil. Anjatismo come out on top of Coquil too? Damn. There's going to be Brick and Anjatissimo. And Anjatissimo has been kind of on a tear as well. Went 2-0 versus Mudskip. 1-2 versus Toquil. Taking out members of the community. This mystery player. Unless they're using a name I've never heard before. 2 ice types to open up. Brick with Glaceon and Anjatissimo with Rotom. But how are we on this retro fight? How are we on this retro fight? I gotta see. I gotta know. We gotta wrap it up at this point, I feel like. Right? Like, there's not that many choices you could make at this point. Oh no! Jatissimo has to bounce. Brick might get an easy advance into the next round. Boomer VGC player couldn't do it. That's tough. Jatissimo, you can just forfeit both of your games. Or I think we can DQ you maybe. Yeah. Just click X and then we can maybe DQ you. Let me figure that out. Yeah. How do we DQ? I think LRXC might be the only one able to DQ. But if he forfeits the next round, that would definitely make it easier for us. I want to see Droomish and CBC is cringe. Both members of the community. Both sweating so far in this tourney. Muck and Pseudo Wudo. Wudo poisoned. Just sweeped. It just 6-0 sweeped with the Dunst bar, so you had to be there. Oh my god, I hope. Droomish, I hope you have that replay. Because that is nutty. Droomish for real on a tear. Some surprising showouts from some people today. Not to speak badly on any of their skill, but I'm gonna say, when I stepped into this tournament, I did not have Brick and Droomish on the watch list. Wild stuff. Pretty fire. Sucker Punch not gonna be able to KO the Mesprit here. Sudowoodo is gonna die, I think. Yeah. Mesprit is in shambles though. But this Mesprit, as you can see by all of this information, can have a bevy of sets. Bulky support, a fast attacker, or a bulky attacker. Of course, we also got Muck chilling at 30%. No big deal. And Low Kicks is going to be able to take out Swift Mochi. So Retro is going to go on to the next round. Congrats, Retro. Going to have to stay awake a little bit longer. Unfortunately. So acko, I don't know how to DQ him to move on. Yeah, I know. I don't know how to either. Because LRXC set up the tournament. Let me message him. Just how do I don't know if I can DQ it. Yeah, Retro, that was a crazy match you just had. It was a solid one. Rick saying, I told you I was good at Gen 7 Rambats. Okay. I want to see how I can I want to be able to DQ on JTC. I don't think I have the rights to DQ though, because LRXC is technically the one who set up the tournament. I'll try to get a hold of him so we could progress this tournament a little bit. On JTC Moak, LRXC. Let me give you the username. All right, okay. I missed the last couple turns. So Sudowoodo went down. Houndoom setting up. Switching out to Luxray. Okay. Mienshao probably high jump, kicking and missing. Ooh, hate to see that. And Luxray also missing too. Oh my god. RNG heavy fight and the crit knockoff. Jesus Christ, just hacks. Up and down, baby. Up and down. Ah, shit. Yeah, how do I... Yeah. So Brick will play the winner of Droomish and CPC. And it's a pretty crazy fight so far. And to those of you who are still checking out, watching what's going on, despite being DQ'd or whatever, appreciate it. You know, you gotta watch out to see if the person who beat you ends up taking it all the way. Oh my god. Droomish in the gutter. Missing another attack. And he can't be happy about that in the chat. Bruh. CBC profusely apologizing. Kind of him. I will say, for me though, if someone apologized to me for bad hacks, that wouldn't do anything for me. I would just be like, what? Yeah, I think that would actually tilt me more personally. Get good, nerd. Okay. Trash talking. 180 the apology into a trash talk situation. Droomish in his own head at this point, down to 2 against CBC's 5. Is gonna get a sucker off on Word Ear, but I don't know how much more this Lycanroc can tank. I don't think it has it in him to KO the rest of CBC's team. That's gotta be tough. Gotta be tough. Close combating, able to take out the Word Ear. The crowd loves to see that. CBC saying this is for the Dunsparce sweep. Droomish is saying my last guy is Dunsparce. No shot. No shot he gets a Dunsparce back-to-back. Yeah, maybe Droomish has something... I mean, listen, Houndoom and Luxray not exactly like the most bulky Pokemon in the world, so maybe Droomish can pull something out. But Koraidon is gonna come out. Jesus Christ. What do you do versus this thing? I guess maybe Lycanroc has Accelerock or Sucker Punch. Does Lycanroc not get Accelerock this version? Interesting. Okay. Never mind. Opts not to Sucker. Maybe doesn't want to risk Koraidon setting up in some way. Yeah, with Swords Dance. Just going to let it come down. Eternatus in the last slot. And I think that might be a wrap for Droomish on this fight. Unless Eternatus is like stupid good. CPC saying, my man, implying that maybe this Eternatus kind of wrecks his team here. Are we going to see the 1-0 sweep? Terra Waters into Dynamax Cannon, but on the Terra Luxray. It's fairy type, so that's not going to do anything. What's up, One Piece? What's over? Eternatus taking out Luxray? Are you talking about this fight right now? Because, yeah, Eternatus is looking in a good position. I don't even know how CPC answers here. How are we looking as well? The other players. I want to see where Paladin and Aiden are at. They're at game 3 as well. Talonflame going to U-turn on out of there after overheating. Bikeable, big and bulky, but low health and no way to recover it. Paladin is going to have to watch the lowered speed as a spider of Sticky Web, but he does have Donphan, which can rapid spin if he can find a turn for it. Flamigo, the goddamn GOAT. Shout out to Flamigo. What a great Pokemon. I can't imagine not liking Flamigo. It's crazy. How could you not like Flamigo? Easy Brave Bird. No problem with Flamigo. Does Aiden even have an answer to this? All right, let me hear this one. Let's get Coconut Mall up in here. Fuck it. And what's crazy is if Paladin runs through his side and Brick runs through his side, it could be the 2 mods in the final round. Nut Mall, no Coco, I guess. Donphan able to barely hang on with the Ice Punch, but I think Paladin's idea was to sack there, so probably not too torn up about it. Don't put that pressure on me. That would be fucking crazy. I'm just having fun here. We're all having fun here. Yeah. Brick is gonna have to beat the winner of both of the fight between Drumis and CPC. Both tearing through in their own right. I kind of want a semifinals music, actually. Coliseum semifinal? Is that a thing? It's gotta be.
When you're launching a new product.
I knew I should have done this in... It's hard. CPC and Drumish are going crazy right now. No, there's some crazy fights going on right now. Oh, shit. I missed it. Okay. What happened? So, Ice Shard took out the Dawn Fan. Paladin brings in Toxicity. Lowers the speed. Switches out to Enamorous. Toxicity goes for Sludge Bomb. Takes it out. God damn. That's big damage. Finals has to be Ultimate Ultra Necrozma. Those are good themes. We're thinking here, this Toxicity is gonna tear through Aiden's team unless he has something to answer it. Gonna save it for another day though. Goes into Love Disc. Polytoad going Steel. Hits Hydro Pump. That's gonna be doing major damage to Love Disc. And I believe after the Sticky Web's gonna be outsped, but it doesn't matter because he's gonna Wish. Switches out to Iron Hands, excuse me. Aiden saying that risk did not pay off. And now Love Disc is going to be able to pass out a nice Wish out to, yep, you guessed it, Toxicity. Not going to do any damage. That Volt Switch. Aiden going into Polytoad. But even the electric move coming from Toxicity is going to do major damage. Doesn't like that matchup, so Paladin is going to switch out. Goes for another Hydro Pump, and Love Disc up against the ropes now. Does Love Disc outspeed, though? It does. Well... Gonna go protect, get some HP back, I guess. And now out of the rain, don't think it has enough juice to KO, but he's gonna protect again. Jesus Christ. Big brain plays. Stays in to protect, stalling out Hydro Pumps. Jesus, what's going on? Love this getting multiple protects. The crowd loves to see that. Polytoad encoring again into protect. And what is this standoff going on here? You got to be thinking Paladin is just trying to stall out the Hydro Pump PP. Aiden catching on and going for Ice Beam, obviously. Encore ending. Getting encored again. Love Disc is just happy to be here as Love Disc is able to heal all the way back up. And that's a great exchange for Paladin. That was some mind-gamey shit. Are we going to see a freeze anytime soon? You got to be thinking as Aiden. I'm hoping for any kind of hacks to help me out here. Fails the protect. And goes for it again. High-level gameplay here. High-level gameplay, and the crowd loves to see it. That's just great mind games. Yeah, Love Disc all the way up to full now, but what do you think Paladin's long-term plan is here? Or Aiden's, for that matter. I don't know if Aiden really has an answer for... either Flamigo or Toxicity. Got to be thinking Paladin's just looking for a free switch into one of those. And Polytoad, because it got knocked off, is slowly getting chipped away by Love Disc. Love Disc finally able to get a free Wish off. Aiden just trying to keep Love Disc's health low at this point, but the Wish is going to be able to keep it nice and full. Jesus. What up, Retro? School's gonna suck tomorrow. Tripod. Saying couldn't stay in Showdown was causing the stream to lag. Yeah, that's tough. That's Chrome for you. Love that. Canning Bed and Retro, though. In their round 2, game 2. Canning Bed, an OG member. I love that avatar. What the heck? Is that default? Very unique pick. I want to give more of them some screen time. Tanning Bed obviously hasn't been able to get their game off quite yet. Oh no, went 2-0 versus Gappy, forgot. So Tanning Bed actually has some juice too. We got some fire. We got a lot of skill going on in our community. What the fuck? For Meow. My avatar is a Gen 5 Pokemon breeder. Got it. It's tough that their names are breeder because I actually really like the breeder class and I like the designs for them. But in this day and age, that name has not aged well at all. Retro really taking his time with the turns here. Again, it is 2 a.m., so he probably has to elongate his decision-making process a little bit to make sure that he's not going insane. That late-night delusion might be keeping up with, might be taking its toll. Tanning Bed is going to get the big damage off on Iron Treads, gets the burn. Switching out to Yanmega. Basically a free switch now that Iron Treads is burned, but is going to lose the heavy-duty boots. We'll see if that comes into play later. Retro does have the pocket speed control in Dedenne, which has a nuzzle and can definitely do stuff there. I'm going to get water really quick because my throat is so fucking dry, but I will be back in literally like... Time me, 10 seconds. That's gotta be 10. That's gotta be 10. That's gotta be 10. See Umbreon it. 19? Really? Fuck. I thought for sure 10. Thought for sure 10. Not bad. We'll get him next time. Umbreon is paired. Was it because of... How did Umbreon get paired? Must have been turn 1. Or an early turn. Umbreon getting the Toxic off on Mudsdale. That's going to be huge because it doesn't look like Tanning Bed has a real good response to this Mudsdale. Unless they're hiding like a secret grass, water, psychic, or ice type maybe. That Toxic is definitely going to take away at Mudsdale's health. Which is into Jirachi, though. Umbreon is going to be able to wish all the way back up. That Umbreon is looking kind of tough for Retro as well. I don't know how you break it down. Again, just keep wishing back up. What's up, Kelvin? What's going on here is the biggest tournament of the year. The Acko Crown Series. We are doing a single elimination best of 3 Gen 9 Ranbats tournament. For the community, for the culture, the winner gets an emote named after them. And their name engraved into my YouTube banner. So the stakes couldn't be higher. And we do have a crowd that is happy to be here. Happy to watch some Pokemon. Umbreon is going to be able to break through the Paraflinch, though, and the crowd loves that. Umbreon able to wish all the way back up to full. There's going to be a stally fight between these two. Oh, and Paladin's Toxicity was able to take out Aiden. What is this? What are our matches? So Paladin's going to be waiting on the winner between Tanning Bed and Retro. Break is going to be up against CPC. CPC did take it out. Did clinch the spot over Droomish. Interesting. Okay, okay. This Cresselia looks terrifying right now. Jesus Christ. And Brick with a full 6. Do we see the first, or at least our first on-stream 6-0? It might actually be Brick versus Paladin in the finals. That would be wild. Bench for the Banhammer. True. Goes for Hurricane, but does not get the Parafusion. Unfortunately for CPC, that was the only thing that I think could maybe break this Cresselia. Yeah, and that's a wrap. That is a wrap. A Tortilla wrap. A Euro wrap. It's over for CPC. That must be game 1 though, right? Yep. They're gonna take it to game 2, and we'll come back to them in a minute. First though, let's see Tanning Bed and Retro. Still stalling out. Jesus, Brick on quite the tear right now. I guess it's just these two now. Only 2 fights to watch out for. That would be Tanning Bed and Retro versus Tanning Bed and Retro and CPC and Brick. Tanning having crazy bulky team. Torkoal, Umbreon, Mandibuzz, Weezing. That's going to be tough for Retro to break. That is actually going to be so tough to break. But with Jirachi, the flinch Jirachi might be able to pull through for her. Jesus. Can I get both? Let me see if I could get both in the mix. That would be harder. Because from here on out, there's only going to be 2 fights. Yeah. What's up, Northing NL? Welcome. You've just tuned in to what looks like the semi-finals match here, as well as the semifinals match, CPC and Brick. God damn, you guys are such fucking sweats. It's crazy. Love to see that. Can I... Here, hold on. Maybe I can whip this up real quick. Oh. Not that. Give me 1 second to switch the music up. I think it's time we start ramping shit up. Because we are closing in on the last couple fights of this tournament. Great showing from all players. Thank you to all the participants so far. Because what a hell of a journey this has been. What a hell of a journey. Yeah, we got to bring the horns in for this one. Guessing Gappy lost first round. I think Tanning did take out Gappy first round. Yeah, Gappy an early out, unfortunately. But to his credit, he was in the middle of a Zoom meeting. Joe Rachi in the other fight. It's true. We do see the flinch Rachi, the rare flinch Rachi. CPC saying sharper than the average broom. I want to see that. I want to see why. Let's see why. Okay, Klefki coming in on Rabska. Rabska taking the T-Wave and synchronizing it back to Klefki. Is that the Giga Brain play? I guess so. Cool. All right. This is less hype than I was hoping for. Let me hear the Lance champ battle. We'll do Pokemon Stadium, I guess. Not mad about this. Okay. Lake Trio theme from Oras. That's not even a Like the fight? Lake Trio Team Oras? From Oras? Okay. This better be hype. Okay. We can work with this. Sure. That's fine. Giving Tanning the music advantage. This does pop off. True. That's true. That's very true. Shout out to Tanning. Scald coming out. Okay. In the sun, even. Able to KO. Retro a little bit up against the ropes. Does have Inteleon and a very weakened Jirachi with Iron Head. The Wish is going to come out. Scald not going to be able to do anything. This Darksprung's just going to be able to keep wishing up until Scald gets a burn eventually. You would think. Gonna body press though. Nice chunk of change for damage there. Gonna protect. Take it. Now, does Darksprung live? No. And that's going to be a KO from Retro, and the crowd loves to see that. Inteleon taking out that tanky Darksprung. Is Inteleon going to be able to take everything out from here? That's going to be an unfortunate para. Canning really didn't want to see that. Canning really didn't want to see that. The Inteleon from way downtown might be able to break through Tanning's entire team. Oh my god, Retro. A second plane has hit 10 hours for me? That's crazy. What a crazy thing to say. And now Inteleon going on a tear right now. The crowd loves to see that. Oh my god. Tanning bed up against the ropes. Is this Scald going to be able to take out Mandibuzz here? And what can Mandibuzz even do to counter? Foul play, not even going to be able to take it out. But neither is Scald, I suppose. But you have to imagine at this point, Jirachi can win. Interesting sack. Okay. I'm not sure. Interesting. What could Retro be cooking now? I think now he's kind of got to go for Hydro. If he has it. I don't think Scald is going to be enough to take out Mandibuzz. Of course, he is in Torrent. Unless this has Sniper. Thanks for stopping by, Aiden. GG's. GG's. Thanks for participating as well. Oh, Retro had Healing Wish. God damn. A 57 turn battle. All or nothing on this turn, truly. I don't know if Scald KOs. Oh god, this is tense. Retro putting it all on the line for this one. This Inteleon's got to be enough to KO. Weezing definitely dies, so it's the Ice Beam. The Ice Beam comes out, and it is going to take out Weezing for sure, right? I didn't even consider the Ice Beam. I did not consider the Ice Beam. Retro is going to be able to take it against Tanning Bed as well. Oh my god. The content creator is coming out today. And now it's going to be Retro and Paladin in the next round. Oh god. And I'm really sorry, Retro, that you're having to stay up so late. But you're on a tear right now, dude. That was actually a tear. Oh my god. And the crowd loves to see that. Jesus Christ. We have some nail biters, some absolute nail biters going on in this tourney so far. A GG came out from CPC though. Missing the play rough. Brick cannot be happy about that. But Brick is up 4-1 with a Kyogre just chilling. Can Kyogre outspeed this Mesprit? Let's see if the Scarf Water Spout maybe comes out. No. Origin Pulse instead. Can definitely take out weaken Mesprit for whatever comes in afterwards. Maybe the Shadow Sneak or something from Banette. It is Terra Electric, so it can't be speed controlled by Volbeat. Retro calking. Oh my god. Full sweat. Love to see that. Jesus Christ. And now Paladin and Retro in semis? I will say I did not imagine any of these matchups. All right, so a little bit of stage setting for those of you who haven't been, who either stepped away, haven't been keeping up with what's going on here. Paladin, a bit of a random sweat. I know he's been grinding all week randoms, and he's peaked at 1800s. Definitely knows his stuff when it comes to comps. Retro, saying his only comp experience is Gen 5 Rambats, has been able to fight tooth and nail to break his way into semifinals. Paladin saying, I grinded one day, relax. Okay, but you also had 1800s, so there's a decent amount of skill on both sides, but I will say, as far as the one to watch out for, that I originally had my money on Paladin, but Retro really shown himself, despite being in a near 12-hour difference time zone, on very little sleep, with school the next day, is able to claw his way through the bracket, able to make these calcs, make these tough decisions. Turn 1 Veluza is going to flip turn out. Retro saying my highest elo ever is almost 1200. Okay, so Retro really making the miracle run. Let's see what Paladin has to say about it. That Clefable definitely taking massive damage from that flip turn. Gotta assume that Veluza's choice banded in some way. Or that Clefable is just really weak. Gonna Moonblast the Seviper, get the Spadef drop, or a special attack drop, but I don't think that's gonna come into too much play here. Gonna go for Glare, which is nice on that Caparajah. I guess it already had a low speed though, so I don't know. Maybe let's see what Retro has to answer to this Caparajah. Caparajah definitely, again, on the slower side, but Retro definitely hasn't shown anything that could take too much damage. That Go-Goat is one of them, though. Earthquake gonna do nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then CPC is cringed, losing to Brick. Is that game 1? Oh, 0-2 versus Brick. Oh my god. There's no way. Anyone but the mods in finals, bro. That Go-Go getting burned is not going to be great for Retro. Paladin showing Banette. Bulking up, though. Poltergeisting the Go-Goat. For some reason, I thought Go-Goat was part normal type. I must be thinking of another one. And before rigged allegations? True. For real, for real. That Gunk Shot easily going to be able to take out Go-Goat from that percent. Retro, given the well played. A respectful fight. Now Retro's down 1. I am thinking Saucebuck, you're right. Watching dual streams, now my brain is frying. Banette and Seviper out. I don't know what Seviper could do to Banette unless it has... doesn't have Sucker Punch. It's gonna tank that Poltergeist. Just gonna die there, and just like that, Retro down 2. Oh, it was a speed tie. That's wild. That's wild. Gunk Shot definitely would have taken out Banette, you would think, from 42%. That is nutty. Paladin with the plug. That's true. We'll drop links. We'll drop links. Banette missing the Psychic on Creslia. That is rough. That is rough. That is so rough. Retro saying we're even with the RNG, and you gotta, you know, fair enough. Fair enough. That Bennett should not be alive if not for that speed tie that Paladin won. Yeah, Scarlet Violet mods are allowed. It's a Gen 9 Ranbats. So every Pokemon that's ever existed is in play, I believe. Unless, I think there might be some banned Pokemon, but I can't remember. Monkey Dory to Cresselia with the fake out. Does not get the poison, though. If you're a Paladin, you're definitely fishing for that. This is a big, tanky Cresselia, and if your best answer is a Monkey Dory, you gotta imagine Paladin's sweating a little bit right now at this Cresselia. Retro saying that Bennett would have been a real pain in the Probo Pass. That's crazy. Making puns while playing. Retro saying my last brain cell holding strong right now. Yeah, this is just a tanky Cresselia. Able to dodge another toxic chance. Does not get toxic at all by Monkey Dory. Paladin probably shaking his fist in the air. Punching air even. Cresselia is starting to set up. Yep, and you gotta expect that to happen. Maybe Love Disc has the toxic. No, it doesn't. I wonder what the idea with Love Disc is here. Maybe a Wish Pass to Clefable. Maybe Clefable has toxic. 1 a.m. hit diff. I got an Eternatus on ladder yesterday. That's funny. Monkey Dory fully parried. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. And Retro is sitting pretty and still not a single toxic proc. Monkey Dory has an ability that allows a 30% chance for toxic on contact moves, so that fake out had a 30% chance to toxic, and Monkey Dory getting parried again. Oh my god, Paladin getting raw dogged by the RNG. U-turning finally gets the toxic, but with Monkey Dory at basically 0 health. Too little too late. Too little too late. And now that Cresselia finally put on a timer, so fortunately won't be able to tear through the entirety of Paladin's team, hopefully, if he can play his cards right, but can't be happy about that. Are we just waiting on these guys to finish? Yeah, we are just waiting on these guys to finish, because Brick took it pretty handily in that last round. I think I need, what do I want to hear? I want to hear, I need to do a mystery dungeon final fight. Yeah, let me hear Rayquaza. Actually, you know what I want to hear? Hold on. I need that R4 OST. Give me that 30-minute R4 OST. God damn, this is... If I had a theme song, this would be my theme song. Flip turn, gonna be able to take out the Copperaja, and we're... Now... Paladin is a little bit chipped away. Bringing out the Frostmoth, that's definitely gonna set up. Paladin answered with Iron Moth. Now we got Moth v Moth action going on. Question is, who's gonna do what? You gotta imagine Retro can't switch out here. This Iron Moth looking real threatening for him. Unless he has something that can revenge or tank. This Iron Moth might be able to tear through a bit. Goes hard into Ditto. Wow. Wow. Fiery Dance doesn't proc. Moth on Moth violence, just for real. The Moth v Moth action. Retro has a Moth of his own now. 2, rather. Been saving that Ditto. Goes for a discharge, trying to get the para. Fiery Dance still doesn't give him the special attack boost that he's looking for. Retro a little bit up on the ropes here. I don't have a ton of faith, but maybe you can pull one out. Fully transparent. It looks like it's an uphill battle for Retro here. Paladin finally getting the proc. That's rough. That's rough. I can't say I agree with that Ditto play, because if he brought out Ditto now, he'd be in great shape. But I guess he really wanted that Iron Moth Parad. It's gonna be tough for him though. Actually, you know what I want? Ooh, you know what I want? Hold on. Reggie Battle. I need Reggie Battle. I want that Reggie Battle music. No, sorry. I want the Reggie Battle remix. Is this it? The Glitch City remix? I need that Reggie Battle remix. Frostmoth's setting up now, but it feels like it might be too little too late. But if Frostmoth can set up, then it could definitely tear through Paladin's team. I don't know if Frostmoth has any, or if Paladin has anything that can answer this Frostmoth after a couple setup moves. After this, can we do Penny's theme from Scarlet Violet? I'm down. The Quiver Dance is clutching up right now, seriously. That was a great Terra from Retro. He's gotta be hoping that this Frostmoth can take him out. The Frostmoth carry might be incoming. We'll see. The tables have turned pretty severely for Paladin. I actually want to hear Penny's theme. But Monkey Dory... The Monkey Dory is sacked. Interesting. Going right into Clefable. Clefable probably, you gotta imagine, has Unaware. You gotta be praying has Unaware if you're hoping Paladin has a... If you're hoping for Paladin in finals. Cell's theme from DBZ. Okay. Yeah, it'll be Brick and... Or whoever makes it to... It'll be Brick and whoever makes it to finals to agree on the music, I feel like. Clefable tearing into fire, which is able to tank the ice beam. Oh my god, and what a great move on Paladin's part. Clefable starting to set up as well. Oh my god. And now it's a boosting battle between these two. But if Clefable... I couldn't tell. Was that Clefable Unaware? 26 resisted. I feel like that Clefable is not Unaware. It's got to be Magic Guard. So they're both boosting up right now. Retro clicking Quiver again. Interesting. Okay. Going for Giga Drain. It might be Jover for Retro. He doesn't have a move that can break through Clefable anymore. Crazy plays. Crazy plays. And now Frostmoth at 1%. That's tough. That's done. And I don't know if this Veluza has it in it to pull through. Paladin with the early GG, and he might be right here. RNG Ice Beam Freeze for the win. I think Ice Pokemon can, or Fire Pokemon can get frozen. He is able to tank with Veluza, but I don't think Veluza can Oko Love Disc unless he gets a lucky crit here. Last Mon is nuts. Oh, Love Disc outspeeds. Gotcha. God damn. What a crazy fight. Excellent display from both players. And that's not even game 2. Oh, and that's just game 1. Jesus Christ. Okay, okay. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. We got the hardstyle Penny remix going on. And we're going into game 2 with Paladin and Retro, running it back. Great matchup right off the bat for Retro and Heracross. Never thought we'd get Hyper Pop in Pokemon. True. It's giving a little bit of Hyper Pop, a little hard style with the kicks. I love it. Turn 1 Terra from Paladin. Interesting. Very interesting. For the Trailblaze on the Talonflame. Oh my god. What a Giga Brain play. He's just trying to tear through with Facade. Gotta imagine early game. While Retro goes for the setup move. And I guess if you're Retro, you're hoping for Gale Wings. Brave Bird, maybe. Jesus. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought Heracross was holding a Flame Orb. Oh, no, it was. Okay. What an interesting predicament. Paladin just going for it all here, I guess. Turn 1 Terroring. Yo, Wings only works at full HP. Jesus Christ. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. I forget they reworked it. They made it less broken after Gen 6. The timer coming on from Paladin. Putting the mental pressure on Retro. Already down bad because it's 1 a.m. for him. No way. The Facade OHKOing the Talonflame. Retro already saying GG on turn 2? I don't believe this. Is he throwing in the towel already? Jesus, surely Retro has something that can take this Heracross out. I guess the Terra normal was a pretty good play because normal obviously only has one weakness in fighting. Maybe betting on Retro to not have anything that could take him out. Sends out Toxicity. Regiwalkie Slush. Doubling into Dragapult? Oh my god. To predict the Facade. But what can Dragapult do back? What is this play? Retro must have no ghost, except he does. What? Are we getting mind gamed right now? What the hell? The mind game's for real. Jesus Christ. Both players sweating for their lives right now. Holy shit, I don't believe this. Chipperton. Seriously, Retro going for the Chippendales. The chip damage. This Dragapult. The question is, what can this Dragapult do back? Not a damn thing because Heracross is able to outspeed. And it was holding specs, so it wasn't able to do anything. Retro with the 07. Is he really tossing in the towel? Jesus Christ. Retro, I bet 5 million. I swear if you give up already. Gurk holding out for Retro. God damn. Oh man, and Retro thinking to himself. Pulls out the Illumise. Unfortunately, can't T-Wave Heracross at this point. Goes Encore instead. Which is great. Because that stab Facade isn't going to be doing as much anymore. He did what he had to do. Retro, despite being up against the walls, despite saying 07 in chat, despite saying GG on turn 2, may be able to turn this around. Can just roost off the damage that Knockoff is doing from Heracross. Wow. And here I thought he was up against the ropes. Jesus Christ. Goes for damage here. And he can afford it. Kind of. He's going to have to Encore again. Yep. He goes Encore. He knocks off. Giving him just enough HP. Lucky he didn't get a crit there. He's going to have to roost up again. And the burn damage is finally going to be able to take out Heracross after a while. He gets a crit, though, which is super unfortunate. Because that means the Illumise isn't going to be able to heal up as much as it normally would be able to. We do see another knockoff. And then Illumise is going to roost back up. We'll probably be at half health by the time this exchange is over. Jesus Christ. Retro saying, I wish my brain wasn't so melted and I thought of this earlier. Yeah, he finally figured out the solution to this threatening ass Heracross. Unfortunately, he had to sack 2 Mons in the process and let his toxicity be revealed. Now it'll be Pelipper and Illumise. Pelipper kind of threatening as well. Big water type. We haven't seen a resist from Retro yet. The question is if he switches out. He's going to decide to switch out, save his Illumise. Goes to Slowbro. Not going to take that well at all. Third of his health. And I don't even know if Slowbro outspeeds. It doesn't. Rick saying, well, you needed a sack Ghost for knockoff to be encored. Yeah, true. Yeah. Retro playing it as well as he could have. It was a pretty solid play. Okay, I'll play Necrozma theme right now. Boom, boom, boom. Retro on the ropes here. He's still thinking. After the Slowbo sack is going to go out into Toxicity. Retro need to get rid of something. And now this Toxicity might be a big threat. Oh my god, is able to shift gear to ensure that he can't get outsped. This Grafaiai is definitely going to be able to fake out, I would think. It might be all in vain. Grafaiai. Terra Normal Boom Burst crits, but doesn't take out Grafaiai? The best he's got is a Super Fang, but he's able to poison it. Oh, that's so tough. That's so tough. Oh, man, because this Toxicity definitely actually looked really threatening. If the best Paladin had to switch into it was this Grafaiai. Retro saying, for fuck's sake, he's not happy about that. That poison is going to put a crucially short timer on Toxicity, unfortunately. And with Paladin having 4 mods in the back... Oh, and he has an Annihilate. Okay. That's rough. He brings out the big ape. Big ape indeed. Does this thing have priority? No. Okay. Well, I don't know if Toxicity is going to be able to Oko, even at +1. Retro, timer is ticking down for him. 15 seconds left. Like the stream? Yes, sir. Retro, please, not to a timeout. No! Oh, that's tough. Retro losing to the timeout. That's rough. I mean, to be fair, he was in a tough position. That's true. That's true. Yeah, youtube.com/retrounc. We've been good buddies for a while. Put up an amazing display here. Here's calking. Ooh. That's tough. But again, amazing display. Probably stayed up way longer than he wanted to. But GG's to both players. And now, my friends. And now, my friends. The matchup we have all been waiting for. The matchup we have all been waiting for. Brick and Paladin in the final rounds. My 2 mods. The 2 admins of the Discord. Big leaders of the community. Talked shit and both were able to back up pretty well. I guess more so Paladin, but listen, this is a crazy run for both of them. We actually ended up with Brick versus Paladin. Oh my god. And okay, I'll put on the Cells theme. A rivalry for the ages. Wait, don't start yet. Don't start yet. Oh, they already started. Okay, okay, okay. And the final match we've all been waiting for. Brick and Paladin in finals. Stealth Rock turn 1 from Gastrodon and Body Slam Snorlax. No para. I threw so they could win. Surf chunking off a little bit of change from Snorlax. Able to get some leftovers, though. While Body Slam still not parrying this Gastrodon. Brick really looking for that para. That would definitely help him out because, yep, this recover is not going to be great if you can quick heal on him. Body Slams into the Mismagius. Magius? I don't know how you pronounce it. They're both thinking. Taking their sweet time. This is for all the marbles in the world. Gotta imagine. They don't want to misclick at all here. You can almost feel the sweat on their keyboards and mice. Each play is so deliberate, switching out to Gastrodon on the incoming Vikavolt. Vikavolt going Sticky Web on the switch out to Frostmoth, and now Frostmoth is poised to start setting up unless Brick has something to say about it. I don't know who to root for either. This is nuts. Frostmoth starting to set up now. Vikavolt switching out. Let's see what Brick has to answer. Basculin, okay. I mean, that'll definitely do damage. His Choice Bandit has adaptability. Wave Crash is going to do a ton of damage. Probably Oko, I would think. Frostmoth right here. Switching out to Gastrodon. Probably to be expected. Let's see. He does have Storm Drain. Able to at least threaten out Frostmoth for now. Stop the incoming setup sweep. Going back into Snorlax Gastrodon. That's big damage coming in from Surf now thanks to Storm Drain. Jesus. I don't know if you have to imagine Snorlax has Rest Talk or some kind of healing move. Maybe Chesto Resto? No, it has leftovers. It might still have Rest, maybe. But yeah, that Snorlax is slowly getting chipped away by Gastrodon. You can imagine that Paladin is looking for that as he has a lot of strong special attackers that Snorlax is keeping from winning. Both are so locked in right now. Not a peep from either of them. Usually chattering about in chat, but they're just too locked in. Frostmoth of his own going Terra Water and Mystical on the Mystical Fire. Quiver dances up despite getting the special attack drop. Holy shit. And this Frostmoth is in a pretty decent position as well. Brick setting up on his own. Paladin have something to counter his own Pokemon. Let's find out. Seriously, the early Terra from Brick too. I guess not that early, maybe mid-game. But he's definitely looking to do some damage, punch some walls into Paladin's team. Brick quivering again on the incoming Golem. This Golem is definitely going to have Sturdy, so this Frostmoth can't do too much damage now. Giga Drain is going to be nice. But I'd be surprised if Frostmoth is able to live here. Goes Explosion. Oh my god, Weakness Policy Explosion. Yeah, there's not a Pokemon you could have switched in there, and barring like a Ghost type, that could have lived that. Jesus Christ. Drimish ruined me with a turn 60 Terra. Holy shit. Yeah, that was a pretty crazy play from Paladin. Hucking that sweep before it could have gotten out of hand. Now it's a question of what Brick wants to answer with, and I guess Paladin as well on the double down. Paladin saying, I was thinking of greeting for Stone Edge, but I could auto lose me if I miss. Both were preying on Stone Edge miss. Or Brick was preying on a Stone Edge miss. Paladin figured you'd have to just go straight explosion. Stop this madness in its tracks. Surf again from Snorlax, or from Gastrodon onto the incoming Snorlax, but now Sticky Web is up, so Snorlax will be able to heal if it needs to, and does decide to rest up. Is this the Chesto Resto set, though? Because if it is, then it's hard walled by Mismagius here. Mismagius, an absolute threat, does so much damage. Not to Vikavolt, though, who is... I was going to say Assault Vest, but obviously not. It has Sticky Web. It just has that much special defense in the tank, which makes me think... Oh, I guess it's not a stab. Okay, Mismagius not as good as I thought, I guess. We are going to see Gastrodon come in, though. Now it's Gastrodon Vikavolt. This Gastrodon is a major pain for Brick's team. I don't know if there's anything that Brick can break this Gastrodon with. Paladin saying, I've literally walled you in. Yeah, this Gastrodon is a tough set to beat. Brick can break. Gastrodon goes for Surf on the incoming Swanna. Wonder what Brick is cooking with Swanna here. Maybe going for Hurricane Confusion. I don't know what you would do in this sense. Oh no, just go straight for Brave Bird. Okay. Gastrodon able to heal back up though, so Swanna's the one on the losing end here. Taking recoil damage from Brave Bird. Jesus. Alex saying Brick will break. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. Both thinking. Gastrodon just sitting there menacingly. Neither are able to do too much damage to each other, though. Swanna does have Roost. So this is just going to be a whole lot of stall. Alex saying Paladin didn't come out of retirement for nothing. No, this is going to be a war of attrition for sure. This might even come down to PP stalling, it seems like. Nope, but we're going to see a switch into Mismagius on the Swanna heal. Now Mismagius poised to go for Thunderbolt, but let's see if it actually does that. I don't know if Brick has a good switch in here, because Vikavolt's going to be losing HP steadily. Goes Shadow Ball instead to take out the Vikavolt, and now that's a free switch in for Snorlax, but that Vikavolt being down is rough. It's rough, because it seemed like Brick's best answer to Mismagius here. Brick up against the wall, but he pulls out the Arceus Steel just chilling. Okay. What? All right. Brick had us thinking that he was down bad, but he is going to take the Spadef drop. That's crucial. That's really rough for him. And now Mismagius is going to be able to 2-hit KO. If not for that Spadef drop, Arceus could have done real damage there, but that's actually heartbreaking. Yeah, and Brick saying GG there. Paladin not even super happy about that either, saying damn, all lowercase with a period to indicate full sorrow. Because that is a tough way to go out. But he is able to go Basculin here on the Gastrodon. Unfortunately, after leftovers, I don't know if that's going to be enough to take out Gastrodon in 2. Yeah, that drop was so rough. Switching out to Swanna on Mismagius. He definitely, yep, Paladin definitely wants to keep that Gastrodon nice and healthy. And another drop. Not that it matters too much, I don't think, because Swanna doesn't outspeed, does it? No, yeah. So it's a 2-hit KO for Miss Magius either way, and Miss Magius is able to just tear through the rest of Brick's team most likely, barring Snorlax. But I don't know if Snorlax can really, I don't know if Snorlax can fucking pull through, single-handedly take on the rest of Brick's 5 Pokemon. So this might be a wrap here. Brick saying GG, Paladin also saying GG. Snorlax rested up. And oh yeah. If Snorlax is the rest talk set, then it straight up is walled by Miss Magius. But I guess Paladin just showing off the rest of his team, sends in Barrascuda, and because Snorlax didn't go for Sleep Talk, you gotta imagine it's not the rest talk set. Close combat, Terra from Barrascuda taking it out. Paladin winning handily. Paladin winning handily in the first match. But again, it is best of 3. So let's see if we can, how this next one goes. GG's to both on the first game. Very tense. A little rough from the outset, though. Pretty bad matchups. But we start off game 2. Brick coming in with versus Paladin with Berserker and Caparaja. Heat Crash turn 1 on Berserker's knockoff. Can absolutely be brought right back. That's very true. Berserker, one of my favorite Pokemon, by the way. Side tangent, but I love it. Meowth in all of its forms is fire. We go next. We sure go next. Caparaja with the Heat Crash is going to do major damage. Not quite take out Berserker, but put it in a state of near comatose. Even despite the Choice Band being knocked off. Berserker going close combat now. Losing Life Orb damage, so this Berserker is pretty much dead in the water, and Spidops seems free to set up Sticky Web. Berserker's a Meowth form. True. Berserker getting the damage off on Spidops, flinching it. But, you know, Spidops still able to get the webs off, so it doesn't matter too much. Both saying LOL. I'll do Champion Cynthia theme next because we ran out of Cell theme. We'll do this for game 2. Now Brick is thinking, what do I send in next? My whole team is gonna be slowed down now unless I have some kind of rapid spin. Champion Iris. Okay, fine, I'll do Iris. I don't need that bad, I guess. Yeah, Alex, I'll put it in. And Delibird Ice Spinner. Brick with the Delibird. That's kind of a tough matchup for him. Brick saying I hit these. Right, because Delibird does have Hustle, is able to Drill Run, take out the Caparaja. Seems like a pretty big threat for Brick. Didn't really have much to answer there. Paladin bringing out the Great Tusk. God damn. That's a strong Tusk. Absolutely, it's a strong Tusk. What do we even do about this? Brick with some mid-ass Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. Misses with Delibird, and you hate to see that. Gets a crit Rapid Spin, and now Tusk is faster than Delibird, I believe. 79 to 207. I think that checks out. Tusk should outspeed at this point. Delibird has the Sigma grind set. Close combat, easily going to be taking it out. I just realized this too. Tusk is Terran Steel. Brick's best answer seems to be Sandy Shock. Sends it in. It's going to have its speed lowered, though. Got to be hoping if you're Brick that you could tank. I assume you'd be able to tank any attack from Great Tusk here, but let's see. Oh, man. Otherwise, this is a pretty big threat. A fast Tusk. This could actually be huge for Paladin. Could wrap it up with a bow right here. Brick's best option is Sandy Shocks. Oh, man. He's going to Terra, predicting the Earthquake. Go Thunder Wave, bringing its speed back down. Okay. That was actually a huge turn for Brick. And the crowd really loves that, I gotta say. Great turn for him. The webs actually could be the deciding factor. He is going to be able to outspeed. And Oko, that Tusk, that huge threat. Oh my god. Mind-blowing. Huge plays. Grafii is going to come out. That's not going to be good for Sandy Shocks. Obviously, Poison type, Fake Out, Poison Touch. All things that could spell doom for Sandy Shocks here. Yeah, that was a great speed control play for Brick. Gonna switch into Zangoose on the Grafii, on the incoming gunk shot. Gets poisoned, which is fine for Zangoose, but you're at 19% now. What do you do? I can't imagine that's the option that Brick wanted, and he's gonna die to a crit U-turn, but I don't even know if that mattered. If that crit mattered. That Zangoose just getting sacked for no reason. Brick saying GG. Oh my gosh, this Basculin seems like it's gonna tear through its team. Sandy Shocks coming in, about to get outsped by this Basculin. Flip turning out, though. Obviously grass type. Probably can't do too much damage. Brick saying chance question mark. Basculin goes massive with webs. Yep. Question is, what does Paladin switch out into? Very pensive switch. Oh, I'm getting tense just watching this. Goes into Wish Cash on the predicted Thunderbolt. Oh my god, just to flex? Just to flex? Jesus Christ, Paladin. Playing out of his goddamn mind. Maybe Brick has boots in the back. You gotta hope. You gotta hope. Goes Earth Power on Wish Cash's Stealth Rocks. And the hazards might just prove too much for Brick. Paladin playing pretty commandingly right now. Oh my god, nothing but hazards now. Jesus, from both sides. Spidops coming out on the Earth Power is able to live it. Jesus. And now... Oh, and dies anyway. Okay, gets outsped. Slow-ass bug. Now Grafii is going to come in. Last time Grafii was out, I didn't see too much of a great answer from Brick. Yep, he's just going to sack there. I don't know if he has anything that could survive a gunk shot. He's going to go into Iron Thorns with the boot, so it doesn't take any damage. This is a big Pokemon. I don't know if it's going to be enough to take out the remainder of Paladin's team, but if there's any Pokemon that could do it, Iron Thorns might be one of them. He's going to get the Poison Touch. Turn 1 on the Stone Edge. Get predicted. I don't know if this Iron Thorns has anything for this Wish Cash, actually. So this Wish Cash might be the GOAT right now. Misses the Stone Edge and dies to Earthquake. The GGs are coming out. Gardevoir in the last slot. Definitely not going to be able to take out the remainder of Paladin's team. Super threatening. And ladies and germs, this is looking like a wrap between what was an insane fight between our two loving moderators, leaders of the community, and 07s to each other. And the crowd loves the respect, the cordiality between players. And with Gardevoir down, we have the winner of the first ever Acko Crown Series. Everybody, big ups to Paladin. Big ups to Brick as the runner-up. Oh my god, what a match. Holy shit. And thank you to everyone who took part in this in our tournament today. I absolutely had a phenomenal time. This was actually one of the coolest things that our community's done. One of the coolest things that our community's done since I've started. I had so much fun commentating, despite not being like a real competitive sweat. It was really cool. Thank you to everybody. LRXC, Droomish, Gappy, Paladin, Alex, Tanning Bed, all of the participants who took time out of their day to have a little fun. And this is the first of many acko Crown series, so don't think this is a one and done thing. Paladin, yeah, make sure to subscribe. I'm gonna drop in an announcement channel on the Discord of all the people with YouTube channels who joined us today. Yeah, thank you for everybody. This was honestly one of the sickest things we've ever done, really. Like, I could not have done this without the help of all of you guys and just being down. Yeah, I don't know what the next tournament will be. It could still be, we could run another showdown thing. We could do, you know, something else. Mario Kart. The possibilities are endless when it comes to the acko Crown series. And exit interviews, of course. Yeah. Let's get Paladin on the pod. Paladin, get in here, bud. How do I hold on? Let me make sure my Discord audio is up. Okay. Mastipacia, thanks LRXC. Thanks for helping set this up. This is so much fun. Okay, wait. Paladin, are you down for a Are you down for an exit interview? Yo. Hold on. I don't think your audio is. Let me fix the audio here. Okay, say something. Okay. Chat is Paladin coming in? I don't know. Okay, let me figure this out. Hold on. I can do this. Speakers. Hello? No, not yet. What the heck? Let me turn off this crowd noise too. This is annoying. Why are you not able to? Okay, let me see if I could do. It's not showing up for me, but if you guys are able to hear it, then that's cool. Yeah. I might just do display audio input capture, audio output capture. Okay, maybe this works.
How about this?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe apparently I'm really quiet.
Okay, yeah. I think we got. Oh, wait here. Shit. Hold on. I need to fix the audio. Okay. I think you're in now.
Yeah, we're in. Let's do this.
Sweet. Okay. All right. How do you feel about today's performance, Paladin? Walk me through it.
Okay, round one, I almost lost everything. It was so scary because I handedly held down game one. Game one was okay because I'm playing the replay now. I just pivoted around enough, and I got cloth cooking. I got some
Damn.
webs up.
Okay.
My drift limb was clutching big time, and then my big misplay was not air slashing or Shifu, but it ended up being fine. I predicted a
Mm.
switch. Zamazenta came in to eat Scizor, back to Bramble gassed, and then eventually Cloth just literally just destroyed his whole team against Bo Bobson. So I was like, okay,
Yeah,
I got a
that first
game one
round, I
lead.
forget. Bo Bobson,
Bo Bobson,
the round to beat.
1900, by the way.
Yeah.
Um, bit
Crazy
of a
start.
bit of a monster, this man. I
Seriously.
didn't 1900 and ran bats, and then I just got to bring out Walking Wake, and that was an easy win. Cool. Moving on to game two. Game two,
Yep.
I kind of lost the progress wars, and he just had too much. I couldn't handle the paralysis and the ground type coverage. Everything I had was weak to ground or couldn't handle Landorus, so that just I slowly died.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And then I was like, okay, well that happens, right? And I have to pull up the other replay. I almost lost round one because of a misclick.
Oh God, one misclick.
So, if I pull it up, let's see.
If you send the replay,
Yeah, I
in
will.
our thing,
Sorry.
down to take a look.
Here's round three. Okay, cool. The replay didn't save. Okay.
No.
I recorded it, so it's fine. I recorded the
Battles
whole thing.
expire after 15 minutes of
It's okay. I recorded my whole gameplay. It's all good.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, we'll
okay.
have to figure out how to.
It's okay. I recorded it all. If you need my footage, just ask.
Yeah. Cool.
So what happened is that we were in a state where I had Carbink,
Mm.
and Carbink, as you know, has like 300 defense, and it's fairy type. So I walled his Salamence, and I could deal with some of his other monsters. His Salamence luckily didn't have Earthquake, so I was about to win. He brings in Hariyama, right? Because he's still playing seriously. Like, he's a real competitor, right? He didn't just type FF and then just like rage and X, like, you know.
Yeah.
So I click Moonblast again by accident instead of switching.
Oh God.
So Hariyama takes me out, and then I have to like do this massive pivot war. I have to get the Scald Burn on Salamence, and then whittle it down with enough Rotom damage to then finish it off with Alomola, getting the confusion so that he dies.
Right.
And it was like actually like I went from all the way up, like we're so up, we're Barak, down to its
Yeah.
Jover,
It's
right
Jover.
back to we're Barak, down to its Kyogre.
Oh my
And then
God.
so that was game three, so that clutched it all. And I was like, okay, now I'm gonna say something a little toxic.
Please.
Okay.
Please do.
That round one was the hardest round. It
Okay.
got easier from there. Okay. And that's not a dig
Damn.
at my competitors. It's just, it got easier.
Okay.
Okay. I had
I
a
mean,
bit.
a strong warm up for sure.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, the
I
warm up of a
definitely.
lifetime.
Yeah. So I played against Aiden Sherry,
Mhm.
and Aiden Sherry and I share the same name. Oh, wow.
Right.
Cool. None of my
Shout out.
replays saved, but he posted them properly because
Okay. Sweet.
I'm dumb. So, first one was super. It's in the Discord if you want to follow along.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Let me.
The first couple turns aren't that exciting. The one big mistake he made is that he let my son Flora cook his Shiftry, and then therefore his Shiftry just got
Round two,
owned.
game one, right?
Yeah. So he got owned by Weather Ball. I missed the roll on Typhlosion, Focus Blast, on Garganacl.
Mhm.
And then game one, like game.
Oh. Bruh. Showdown being showdown. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, this is game three. I think with the Ninetales and Talonflame. Wait, we lost Paladin's voice. Wait, we lost your voice. What the fuck? Oh, it's because I switched. Hold on. I could fix it. I could fix it.
No worries.
I could do this. Okay, I think you should be back now.
Am I good?
Yeah, we're Barack.
Okay. Um, Against the Talonflame,
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
hoping for a miss on the Fire Blast, and then
okay.
because he saw me roost, I expected a nasty plot. So I went right to the Brave Bird again, and since I outspeed, I got the clean kill. He brings out Polytoad. This one was really long, and essentially what ended up happening, I was doing some pivoting around. I sacked Donphan because it's useless.
Yeah.
He Terra Steals really early, and that didn't
Yeah.
change a whole lot, but it let me not worry about what was Terra in the back. Him sacking an Amorous was also, like, really gonna hurt. There was the Encore Wars that you saw, and that just let my Love Disc heal to full.
Yeah, that was insane.
Pheasantipity is honestly such an insane mon in randoms. This thing is so hard to deal with if you don't have just, like, a fast ground type. Like, it's just done. So I let Love Disc get owned. I'm doing some more pivoting. I get spikes up to punish switches, and then this is where it's just pretty much over because he just can't handle my Toxtricity. And that was that for game 3. And I was like, okay, we're still in this.
Yeah. Holding on.
And then I was up against Retro NC.
Yeah,
right.
Yep.
Retro NC.
I think I have his fights too. Round 3.
So Retro
match.
NC, I think this is the first match. It was Clefable Vizula.
Oh no,
right.
wait.
I have
Are you pulling it up?
Yeah. And this one wasn't too crazy. I just missed Poltergeist on. If Poltergeist landed on Cresselia, I would have clean sweeped his whole team. So Poltergeist missing was really bad because I could Shadow Sneak Vizula for the kill because Banette's pretty slow. Actually, it might have outsped. I didn't know if it was Choice Scarf or not. I think I might have calced that it was banned at the time. Monkey Dory got fucked around with, and then Cresselia started setting up big time. And so my out was Copperaja. I get paralyzed. Toxic helps. Vizula cleans. And then it was, the Iron Moth Wars. So
Oh yeah.
So the thing is that I had to be careful, and I almost sacked my Iron Moth by accident. I needed it for Vizula, because I remember calculating that Vizula was choice ban. So it's like, hey, Iron Moth always outspeeds. So that's why when he goes Frost Moth, I switched out. No, I didn't. I stayed in, because I think I could live one thing. But I was spec'd in. So I went to Monkey Dory to sack it, because I didn't need it. And then I went Clefable, and we did the wars. And I knew Clefable would eventually win. It was Magic Guard Life Orb.
Oh, it was
I resisted all.
Okay.
Yeah, I resisted all his moves, so I just get better progress. And then eventually it died, and then I let it sack to Veluza. And this is where I got scared a little bit. I thought Energy Ball would kill. It was like a really unfavorable roll, and I had a mini panic attack, and then I was like, wait, no, Love Disc eats. Like, it's fine. And I'm faster. It's fine.
Nice.
Like, Veluza never kills Love Disc there. And then I'm like, damn, okay, like, we're really doing this. And let's see. The other match gets Retro NC. I had to go for it. So Mudskip's not here, but I coached Mudskip for like 5 seconds before this started.
Okay.
Because we were supposed to do it the night before, and we never got around to it. And Mudskip.
So that's what your thumbnail was, because I was like, oh, okay, Paladin Mudskip hanging out.
Yeah. So I told Mudskip one specific tip of advice: don't Terra early. Because Terra early in randoms usually means you lose because you don't have that surprise factor, and you can lose out on a really good sweep. But when his Talonflame came in, I looked at my team. I had no good switch-ins. Everything was... I had like a Spathra in the back. I had Annihilate. I had good Mons, but it wasn't going to just... And I was like, I don't want a Spathra just to get like chunked really hard. And I'm like, what if I just... Which
one did you have a Spathra in round 3?
Yeah, against Retro NC, I had a Spathra in the back. Okay. So that's why I went for the Terra normal Trailblaze. And I'm like, well, Facade will just kill it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, if he brings out a Steel type, I have close combat. I'm like, Terra normal Heracross is really hard to deal with in randoms.
Oh yeah.
Especially if I get a free setup. So I was like, let's go.
You just tore through it. I was like, Jesus Christ. He said turn 2 GG, and I was like, no
way. So the thing with this Dragapult that switched there...
Yeah.
That was pretty smart, because then he Illumise locked me. So then I was like, damn, I don't clean sweep. Him...
Well played by him, for sure.
I think his better option was to sack Illumise and try and kill me Toxtricity or force me out. And then he tried to, right? Shift gear. But it was just too late. Like, Grafai, I just used him to, like, chunk him. Yeah. And then Annihilate. And then, like, Annihilate 8, so he would have killed. Illumise doesn't do anything to Annihilate, but I had a Spathra in the back. I really doubt he would have won. But I'm going to drop him a sub later. Yeah. And then I moved on to Brick, and I was honestly like thinking this was going to be as crazy as round 1. But first match, I just had the better matchups.
Matchups,
So
yeah,
what's gonna
it's
happen
very
is what you
insane.
notice is
Very insane.
this. Here's my big brain.
Okay.
Turn 4, I switched to Miss Magius right on Body Slam,
Mhm.
and I switched right back to Gastrodon. I was scouting for Crunch because if Snorlax doesn't have Crunch, it's Curse, Rest, Sleep Talk, Body Slam. So therefore, Miss Magius fully walls it, but I'm not leaving it in to get crunched, right?
Mhm, mhm.
So I switch back, and then he switches to Vikavolt, and that's how I knew instantly. I'm like, Miss Magius walls his whole Snorlax, right?
Right.
Miss Magius has Mystical Fire. Vikavolt's a good matchup as well. I try to get Frostmoth cooking. Basculin comes in, go right back to Gastrodon, and then we're moving around, and he starts setting up Frostmoth, and I'm in a bad spot because Miss
Yep.
Magius can't do any damage to it because
Yep.
it's fucking stupid ass Ice Scales. So I go to Golem, and I think even
Oh,
at
the legendary
+2,
explosion play. That was nuts.
I'm not. I think Earthquake would have killed. I think I
Gotcha.
should have calced more seriously, but I didn't want to take any risks,
Right.
any chances, and I just exploded. And also, like, it's gonna be what, like, it's gonna be a sticky webbed golem at 1 HP. Like, it's not gonna do anything anyways. It's just a
Yeah.
sack. So I was like, whatever, I'll just explosion. And I also was worried he might switch out. Right? What if he switched out to something that tanks or something? Right? So I thought explosion hits everything I've seen really well.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, we're just gonna explode. And then it was he can't do anything. His Swanna was kind of cooking a bit,
That Gastrodon
but like,
was
but
really
yeah,
deadly.
I would have just sit there and let him brave bird himself out,
Yep.
and
Yep.
then
Yep.
eventually
Yep.
I would have had an angle.
Yep.
And yeah, and then game two, I liked game two.
Brick
I
is
don't think
asking if
Brick
there's any
liked game
sets that
two.
don't have sturdy, like the golems.
Maybe, but I
I didn't.
don't see Golem have anything but sturdy because his Golem's only ability is sturdy, I thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
So yeah, I got Choice Banded Copperaja, so Berserker, and we went back and forth. The flinch was deserved, but I was gonna set up Toxic Spikes, which would have been really over.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I guess that so he had Ice Spinner. I thought he was gonna be the Rapid Spin set because he came out so confidently with Delibird. So I was just like,
I was
okay, lol,
expecting
let's
rapid
go
spin too.
Copperaja. But it was the drill run set. I'm like, okay, I eat shit sometimes. I would say my Great Tusk play was kind of bad. And then when he went Sandy Shocks, he's going to Terra Grass, but I
Yeah.
didn't want to
Yeah.
over predict, so I just went Earthquake. I should have close combated, but not the end of the world. I was just waiting for him to Earth Power me essentially.
Oh, Rockhead
And
was
then it was the
another
Pivot Wars, but
call-out.
once Zangoose was gone, I was just like, yeah, this is over, I think. And then it was over, and I was just like, damn. Because round one, actually, I was like hunched over my desk. My spine still hurts from it.
Yeah, nobody
Like
was
my
saying
heart
anything
was
too. It was so
racing.
intense.
Oh, what am I gonna say?
Right. Yeah. 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 Nothing to
We're
say.
going.
Fair.
So I'm glad I got my practice in on Thursday.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got some practice in yesterday. I mean Friday as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little amazed. I'm still on, and we got this like scripted finale between me and Brick.
I know.
Brick. I think
Seriously, for the
Brick did a deep
culture of the
run.
content.
Tanning bed was shitting on himself the whole time, and then like went all the way to the semis, you know,
Yep.
or quarters, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
So I think overall, honestly, I think people did a lot better than they expected. And then
Seriously,
yeah, we
yeah.
had
Some
the Bo
surprising dubs.
Bobson guy out of nowhere. Feel
Yeah.
bad for knocking him out so early, but like, I'm not
Would have gone on a tear.
fucking 1927. I saw that when on the hover, and I was just like, okay, of course.
Yeah.
I can't get like, someone who's literally was typing, oh, I've never played randoms before.
Right.
I wish I got
Yeah.
that guy. I wish I got that guy. But yeah,
I
it was a
mean,
lot more cut and dry
yeah.
the later the rounds went. The matchups were so much more distinct, so it felt a bit more like kind of RNG kind of linked to my side. But overall, really happy with my performance, even though I almost threw it all away round one. That's my exit interview.
Yeah. Hey, and it was deserved, honestly. Like you had the mental, even though you had great matchups, there's obviously still so much skill involved.
Yeah, you got to execute it still.
Exactly.
Yeah, me 2-0ing Brick at the end to me was as a matchup thing. I feel like it would have gone to 3. Brick, I was watching Brick's other games a bit as well, and Brick's no
Yeah, I know. He was
Brick's no
sweating
dummy.
too. Everyone's sweating today.
Brick's no dummy. So
Oh,
I
and
was
ripped to the
expecting
opponent to and what was his name?
oh
Something
the jaw whatever,
yeah,
yeah.
on Jai Tissimo or whatever, who had to leave early. But
But yeah, whew, I get to make a banger YouTube video out
No,
of
that
this.
was a banger of a run, dude.
Yep. I get to like do some clickbait thumbnail, like I destroyed
Yeah.
at this YouTuber's tournament.
Yeah.
Some stupid shit. But I gotta edit the footage down and do some commentary. I literally just sat there and clicked. I didn't say a word for half of my matches. I didn't even think about commentating. So I'll have to do like a voiceover.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
Damn. And I think
I think
you
I got what?
had who'd you you never fought Droomish, right?
No, that was Alex.
Yeah, yeah.
Alex
You
v.
fought
Droomish
Retro,
and
and I
Droomish.
think did you have Matter Daddy?
No, it was the bow guy, the 1900.
But you
Then
had
it
Matter
was
Daddy on your team.
the other Aiden, and then it was
No, no, but
Retro.
you had Matter Daddy, right?
What?
Matter Daddy? Like,
No.
like even you weren't fighting it, but you had it, right? Matter Daddy?
What are you saying?
Matter Daddy.
I don't know who that is.
Wait, no, no. No, it's not who you were up against, it's who you had. Like on your team. I think you had like you had Golem versus Brick, and then you also had Matter Daddy.
What the fuck is a Matter Daddy?
Not much, Daddy. What's the matter with you?
Oh my god, dude.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
It worked. I finally got it. We had to run it for a long time, but we got there. Anyway.
I was just so like dude, my brain is out of my ears
No,
right
of
now.
course. I had to get you while you were
Oh
down.
my god. That's Acko's little revenge against me.
No. No, but honestly, that was such a fucking fun tournament. I want to do it like a million more times.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
You definitely
I'm
should.
honestly, I'm glad that you were pushing me to do it because,
I mean,
I was scared
nothing
about like
really could go
turnout or like how
wrong,
hyper it would be. But it was so
you know what I mean? Even if it was a little small, like sure we had to get some help from some other YouTubers,
sure,
but I
sure,
don't
sure.
think
Yeah,
anyone
yeah.
had a bad time.
No, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, and yeah, like you said, you could do other games and shit and just kind of make it, you know,
100%. I would
community.
love to make that a regular thing.
But yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I think I need to pee. I need to.
Yeah, I gotta
Nap.
do laundry. I gotta eat food. I gotta hang out with my boyfriend. I gotta go live my life.
Oh, and
Yeah,
I
what?
will send me. I don't know if you want like a profile picture for because what I'm thinking for your emote is
Mm.
like some kind of pic that you want. I'll put a crown on it, and then that will be the W emote.
Okay, we'll talk. We'll
Yeah,
talk
yeah, we'll
either
talk
later
about that.
tonight or tomorrow, just because
Yeah,
we
yeah,
both
yeah.
gotta go do our own things.
Yep, yep.
But thanks for the exit interview.
Totally, of course, dude, of course.
07's in the chat.
Yeah, seriously, good
Subscribe
stuff.
for my hit piece.
I'm excited to see that, dude.
It'll take me a couple of days to edit it together,
Sure.
but yeah, it's because I'll have to do it after work tomorrow. I'm just gonna go take a huge break and probably a big sleep.
Yeah. But
All
all
right.
right.
Thanks,
Thanks
big
everyone
guy.
again for taking part.
I backed up the shit talk.
Yeah, you
That's all I'm gonna say.
seriously, you did. You did. Earned.
Earned.
All right. Peace, everybody.
Catch y'all later.